Huh. Yippee-ki-yay.
Chat!
Yippee-ki-yay.
Wait, what's
Hello.
that? Chat! Hello!
Hello.
Hello! Did you
Yippee, hi.
guys like the cover?
Yeah, did you like it?
We worked so hard on it, chat!
Yeah.
I
You
s-
like not.
Did you guys like Not by Doxxing from Love Live?
Hey, of course, Serena's first duet with me had to be a
It
Love
had
Live
to be
song.
a Love Live song.
Had to be a Love
Had
Live.
to
It could
be,
not
had
be
to be.
not.
It could not be not Love Live, which is why it had
Get
to
it,
be not.
get it, get it. Ba-dum-cha, as they say. Ba-dum-cha, as they say. You loved it, yippee!
Yeah, you guys loved it. No, honestly, if that song, I didn't actually know it, but I suggested a different Orchestra song, and then Toko's like, no, Serena, we have to do this one. And I was like, you are so right. It worked out so well.
It was because, okay, so when Serena first wanted to do a cover, like a duet with me, she sent me, I think you sent me what? You sent me that one Orchestra song, and you sent me that one Snow, what's that name of the Saint Snow?
Saint Snow, yeah.
Song. And I was like, well, let me look at the lyrics of all of them. And I remembered that there was a Not song that was like really epic sounding. And there was a lyric when I went and actually looked at the lyrics. It was like there was a lyric that I was like that means that Serena and I have to sing it. It was even if I relive the moments of the present hundreds or thousands of times. I was like, oh yes, that reminds me of Serena Starstruck because there's time involved.
Yeah. I remember once you were like, I think the lyrics to this one match us more. I read it and I was like, you're right. I didn't know this song, but I listened to it and I went, oh my god, is this too cool for me?
It's not too cool
It's
for you.
so,
What are you
it's
talking
so
about?
fun though. I love Love
Whenever
Live.
you don't smile like a whooper, you look very cool. I
Yeah.
like that, you know? And then
I
you
am
smile like a
whooper.
whooper and then you're just cute, and that's all you
Yeah.
are. Well, cute. Not
I'm
all
a
you are,
whoop-
but cute.
I'm a little whooper.
Short and stout. Here's
Short
my
and
handle.
stout.
Here's my spout.
But guys, we literally, I think it was like after, I forget what actually got me to go, we need to do a duet together immediately. I think we realized we had the same model artist, and we were both the like singing brand people, and then I think we worked on like, was it Snow Halation? I think.
Yeah, we worked on Snow
Yeah, we worked on Snow
together.
Halation, and I went, we need to do that together right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I love working on song projects. And I think that, like, even the characters from Orchestra fit us very well. Like, our aesthetics-wise.
Yeah. And
You
once
give
we were
very
choosing,
strong Sayaka.
once we were choosing the like who was gonna sing what part of the song, I felt like it was so easy because it was the lower one with the faster part, and I was like, I can't do fast Japanese. Here you go, Toka. And then it kind of just went from there. But chat, can I just say, Toka, like, she did the entire script and like went to talk to all like the commission people. I just sat there, sang, and went, it looks good. Toka is amazing at organizing song projects, guys. You don't understand how amazing this lady is. She's so talented and she sings so well and she did all the harmony guides and everything.
I liked the harmony guide for this one. I feel like the harmony guide for Not was really fun to make because it has like so many like high belty parts in it and also really low lows. Like there's like a lot of variation. I love when things have a lot of variation because then you don't really get bored whenever you work on it, you know? Who did the drums? I don't know. Let me look at. I don't know if they say that on the Love Live wiki. We used the original.
Yeah, we used the original track. We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything. But it is interesting that I was always next to the drums and you were always next to the guitar and the piano.
I wonder why. Because
I think it's funny.
I don't play guitar, but I'd really love to one day. I do play keyboard though, a little bit, a tiny bit.
Oh yeah, you do, and you have the piano skirt.
Yeah, I have the piano skirt.
Yeah, I play I don't play the regular drum set, but I can actually play taiko. I was trained in it when I was younger.
Oh,
from, like,
taiko!
I played from like the 3rd grade until like the 8th grade. I was playing taiko.
Wait, that's so cool though. I know.
I liked it more.
Percussionists are always like the cool. You do get percussionist vibes a little bit, Toka, because like in my experience in like band and stuff, percussionists were always like the most chill people ever.
Really? Am I actually chill? I think I'm pretty. I'm pretty. I'm very not like. I don't know. I'm always like busy doing stuff, and then until I conk out at night.
Yeah, but you're like chill in a workaholic way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like you're very good at doing everything, but chilling while you do it somehow.
I think I'm like, it's like the lazy part of me.
I don't know.
What is the theme of the song?
The theme of the song?
Explain some of the theme of the song?
You do it,
like,
Toka.
It's about like these girls who make like are promising. I guess it's like either you or themselves, because like Dokastra, a lot of them times they talk to themselves in the songs. I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's about this like oath that they promise to become more than the weak self that they are in the past, if that makes sense. And like there's a lot of metaphors in the lyrics that I think really relate to us and stuff. Like one of the parts of the lyrics is like from the day that I broke the chains, I was scared that I would give up, drowning in the memories of things like stop, or this is impossible, I'm tired, or this is not right for you, it doesn't suit you, I won't hear this, I won't stop, and I won't give up anymore. And I think that both of us like work really hard. We're both very hard workers. We both don't like really enjoy being seen as only one thing, or being told that this is how you have to be. I think we're both really strong-minded in like creating our paths for ourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
And there were like metaphors for like things were like I relive the moments of the present hundreds, thousands of times, and I think I'm here like without wondering if it's right or wrong. And there's this continuation of this dream that I can't voice, but I keep it up for you. So like this metaphor of us like you relive it literally in your lore, right? And it's like we relive our like moments of our lives, always like thinking about the past, but I think that the important part of the song is that it's about being able to look past the things that you always are remembering, always being followed by all the like things that haunt you.
Yeah.
And then like one of my favorite things was the title of the song is Not, and the only times it's really mentioned is like after like the main part of the chorus where it says like they always say at that part, one by one I'll make sure if the knot's filled with my intentions. And I think like you and I are both very intentional in the content we create. We always like, I know like you always like are very intentional with like what songs you're singing and like what they mean to you. And I think that it's through things like being intentional that allow us to shine as individuals and together very well.
Toka and I are very similar in terms of like just like what we stand for and how we work on things, and how strongly believe, like how strongly determined we are in a lot of things. And so this song really felt right for us, I guess. I think a line that really stood out to me was the one before the final chorus, the "Egaita minai." It's your hand taught me that the future I painted is not just a fantasy. And I really connected that one with that one, because I feel like so much has gone on behind the scenes before debut that when we were kind of working together, it just kind of felt like, oh my gosh, we did it. You know?
Yeah. And I like when I work with Serena on things like scripting for songs at Stellarverse, like I feel like we work together very well, because like, well, first of all, we always do the meetings so early in the morning for me. And I always show up and I'm always like, good morning, Serena. She's like, what do you mean the morning? It's like the afternoon.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh.
Good morning, Toka!
I was like, yes. As I open my energy drink and chug it, yes. But she always is, you're always very good at like starting off the project. You always bring in a lot of like great insight into like actually like knowing parts of the song where you want things to start off. And I feel like a lot of the time when we work together, I end up just being like, yes or no and guiding. Like you're like very fast thought process, and I'm always like, yes, this. Yes, but maybe we should consider this. I think it's really fun to work with you because you always come in with so many like bright ideas.
And Toka tends to like help me out with specifics sometimes, because I'll be like, I want duo for this chorus, and she goes, oh, we could have these two together and then these two together. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely have like very quick thoughts, but they're very like kind of like simple. And then Toka goes, we could do this. And I go, that's so true.
And it's great. I don't know. I really enjoy working with you, and I like the way our blend is really good.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy how good the blend that we have is.
I showed our Sakura ability short to a friend, and they were like, I literally could not tell who was singing where. Because
I like what's it called? The way I think our resonance works really well together.
We have very similar like vibratos and placements of like how we say things, and so like kind of just like the audio waves just kind of work in a way that's like really cool. I remember I was timing I was putting our vocals together for Sakura Ability when like you turned in your lines and I like recorded mine after, and I was like, oh, like the final note where we're finally on the same like pitch. It sounds like the same person.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
It's really crazy, yeah.
I remember I was in the car with my Tokama and I showed her Not when I was home and visiting her, and I was like, okay mom, I want you to tell me which one of us is singing at what time. And she was like, that one was you. I was like, that was not me. But thanks for the consideration. Thank you. What is it called? And it's crazy to me that Senbei ended up hiring both of us and not knowing that about either of us. Like I don't think he really is not like, he's not the most like musically inclined person. And so he didn't really know like stuff like blending and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He ended up picking us both, and we have a great blend, and we're both have very similar interests and music tastes. And it was very interesting that he was able to find like the both of us and put us in the same gen and give us the same parent.
Yeah. Maybe he has the Senbei sense. It's like
His Senbei sense is tingling.
His Senbei sense. He went, these two right here.
Oh yeah, did you want to go over the art with them too?
Yes, guys, we gotta show you the art. The art is so cool. Toka found a really cool artist to do the art, and it's cool. And I'll show Toka's first.
Yeah, it's by this artist called Oreo Lemon.
Yeah, this is. Oh wait, let me. I have them all over each other. Wait, okay, there you go. This is Toka's art. If I can zoom in a bit, or if it won't let me. Hello.
God.
Hello.
It's bonkers.
Okay, it works.
So funny.
Yeah. Guys, look at Toka. She's so cool. Look how cool she is. She's like looking at you and she's like frowning. She's like, you're dumb.
You know, recently I realized how funny it is how different our default expressions are.
Yeah. Because Toka's is like that.
Yeah, like Luzi really drew me like I was pissed off since birth.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, look at how cool Toka came out. I love the way they did your hair. It's so shiny.
Yeah. I love when I get to see different artists' interpretation of how my hair looks. Because I feel like every person we go to always draws it differently.
Yeah. The way your skirt as well, it looks so cool. The way they like did like the breezy bit for like she looks so badass, doesn't she, chat? And then we have the open mouth version where she's shouting at you.
Me when I shout at you aggressively?
Yeah, because we're all shouting about our dreams and stuff. You know, how we're gonna break the chains and not. Yeah, guys, if you're wondering why Toka wasn't my first collab, it's because we had this. We I didn't ask her because I knew we had this, and I was like, we're probably gonna do an after talk, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look how
show them your cute art.
I gotta show. Oh, wait, I gotta show my art too.
Yes. Show your cute art.
Guys, look at me. Look at my skirt. They made my skirt so long in this, but I love it.
They said, say so.
They said,
go.
say so.
Say so.
How dare your skirt be that short? Yeah,
But I like that it's like longer, but then like the way that it flares up in the
It
front makes it
flares
look
so
like it's real.
well.
It shows like it's about to show something.
Yeah,
That's
it looks
how
like it
high
is.
up it goes.
I love the pose. We took the poses from like the Love Live like
Uh.
thingies, but like
Yeah, we took the poses from it's specifically actually I believe it's the character art from the song you wanted us to cover.
I
before.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly forget the song I wanted to do. I forgot the name of it.
Oh, I forget. It's like something dreamer. It's like starts with like a
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's more about like dreaming. It's more about like
yeah, it's
dreaming,
more about
that one.
dreams and stuff. I don't know. I remember it at some point.
You look so serious.
Yeah, I look so serious. I don't know how to make that face. I'm like, I don't know how to make that face, chat. Like, I don't know. But I like the open mouth version too. It's like, how dare you talk to me? Never talk to me and my son ever again. I love it. It's so angry. We're so angry, chat.
Yeah. You have an angry face, Serena? I forget. You have one?
This.
Oh my god. I forgot you have a Dorito mouth. I forgot you
How
have one.
dare you? How dare you? In front of my salad.
In front of my
In
salad?
front of my
Crazy.
salad. Yeah, I love the not art chat. I love the way they did it. They did the shading so well. I really
Yeah.
I don't know how Toka finds all these magical people to do things for us, but it's so
I
nice.
spent a lot of time on art sites, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I
I'm
spent a
always
lot
like,
of time.
Toka, I want someone who can do something like this, and she goes, I got you, and she sends a list of like 10 million people.
I like to when I'm like in call with like some of the girls, sometimes if we're just like vibing, my favorite thing to do is look for artists, and then I just keep them on a list and I remember them. Like,
I remember the name of the song, Toka, was Miracle Voyage.
Miracle Voyage.
I
Yes.
wanted to do Miracle
yes.
Voyage. It was the one I was like, na 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 da 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 da. But I think
All the
not does it
Dolkastra songs are
well.
such bangers.
They're so good. I love Dolkastra. They're so amazing. I've like stopped following more modern like Love Live gens, but Dolkastra is one that I keep going back for because Dolkastra is just so good.
Yeah, I feel like it's because like Hasuna Sora, I feel like they have like, well, they just added new characters.
Yeah, they did.
But they like I feel like each group really does sing like a certain type of like style, and like they have a certain edge to them. So like each of them is very distinct. Like I don't feel like any of the Hasuna Sora girl groups are like overlapping each other, which is really cool. Because then like you can sort of pick your genre that you want more of.
Yeah.
Like they're much more serious.
Weren't
And it was
they?
crazy that we got the music video to look the way it does, because there's not actually a music video for this song.
Yeah, there's no music video for this song, chat. So
Which is kind of crazy to
yeah,
me.
our
It's kinda
MV
crazy that
person
they
just
did.
kind of went off of vibes and turned out so well.
Yeah, I remember I sent them 2 other Dolkastra MVs, and I was like, please pick something that has this vibe, please. And they were like, ah, yes, here you go. And then they added the 3D elements to it, and I was like,
Yeah.
holy.
I didn't expect them to add the 3D. Like, was
I
that in
honestly
the
didn't
package
either.
or something?
Well, the package that I got said that they might choose to use 3D elements. So I thought,
Oh.
okay, well, I mean, if they can't find a reason, why would they use it? And then
they
there's
did.
that like area that was like the part where it's like darker and like all of us we look sketchy. I was like, I didn't expect that either, because none of the Dolkastra videos I sent had something like that. But it
Yeah.
reminds me a lot of Idol, and like the part where like she's like more sketchy and liney looking.
Yeah. I didn't expect. I remember Toka said, "This is the MV. Do you like it?" I think I just woke up at that point or something from like a nap or just sleeping, and I watched it and I went, "This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life." Especially with no like barely any reference for the actual song. It was so good. I want us to have like in 3D one day. I want us to have a stage like the stage that they put in an MV.
Yeah,
The stage
I have
looks so
to do it one
cool.
day. When we have 3D, I would love to do the dance with you one day too. I
Yes,
think the
the
dance for
dance
Not
for
is
Not
really
is-
good.
I remember seeing the video and going, "This is kind of a banger."
Yeah, well, and I like the. I also think they're like their seiyus. I feel like also give our vibes too.
Yeah, they do.
Because like the one that I sings the parts that I sings. Oh my god, why did I say sings? Whatever. I think she's also taller than the other girl too.
Yeah.
And it is in the show. It is too. The girl who I sang the part of is also taller than the other girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she's also like a senior, and I think the girl that is in your part is like a first year or something.
I think
or second,
so. Yeah.
Like a second year. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. She's younger, for sure.
Yeah, she's the younger one.
I love
think, like,
it.
yeah.
It worked out
I
so
love
well.
the song. It worked out really great. Do you have like what do you call them? Do you have like in terms of like other duets and stuff that you really like? Are there other ones that you really like?
Girl, don't ask me. I have the whole spreadsheet of like 50 million songs I want to do. There are so many I wanted to do. I was like, oh my god, Toko and I would do so well with this one. But I wanted to do well, one of the ones I've always wanted to do is Magnet. I just don't know who.
Oh yeah, Magnet.
I want to do Magnet so bad. I want to be gay.
The Yuri one.
I want to be gay, Tolka.
The Yuri one with the headphones.
I'm thinking.
That's how I was thinking. It's the Yuri one with the headphones.
That one also has really pretty harmonies that I think we would do really well together.
Yeah.
I wanted to do "Fly Me to the Star" with you, kind of. But I know there's a lot of like people who are actual like Revstar fans that I think would also want to do that song. So I don't know. I just really like the song. I'm not really into Revstar, but I want to get into it at some point.
Why haven't you? Have you not watched it yet?
I have to. I need time to sit down and watch it.
Serena, this is crazy. You are literally a theater kid too. It's about theater kids.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's literally about you.
My
you
bad.
like it.
Hey, that's why we're gonna kill it in 3D someday. Because we're both theater kids.
You have to like watch it so you can cry the way I cried, and maybe you can tell me which one is your favorite, and then I'll be like, oh yes, I understand, or I'll be like, that's crazy, girl.
Maybe I'll watch it on like a member stream or something. I'll do a watch along, baby.
Yeah, it's really good, and the movie is really good, and all the songs are really
There's
good.
a movie?
Concert would be peak. Yeah, they have a movie, and it's one of my. I think it's like one of the most beautiful like anime movies I've ever seen. Honestly, if you wanted to watch it without having to watch the full thing, they also have one of those like. Do you know how Japan has those movies that are basically just shortened versions of the entire show?
Oh yeah.
Like they have one of those. That's a movie, and then they also have like and then that one is really cool because when you watch it, they shorten parts of the show to make it that, right? But also they add in extra scenes that are like one of the characters really like. They add in some extra scenes that adds to like her lore, which is really cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
So then you actually have to watch that one if you're watching it, because then you miss the scenes if you don't.
I mean, it's
which
also
like,
a
really
good
add.
recap. So I mean.
Yeah. And then it also does the wait, I can be like you too. Watch, I can do that too.
I just like to bob my head around. Wow, this is bullying. Chad Toka's bullying me.
Wait, I can't do Wooper. I was gonna try to be Wooper. I was like, my mouth doesn't make that shape. I was gonna be like.
It does in the Sakura Biori. It does in the Sakura Biori.
I can only do this.
Yeah, that's like close enough. I was like, ah.
I love when you do that. This thing. I forget which thumbnail was it that you had that.
I don't know.
You was like a thumbnail that you make where like your face is like this, like downturned like this, and you're making this like an expression, and I'm like, I love when you do that. Like that's that slight like downturn. It's so cute with your model.
Why? But I love it. I just love watching your model in general, though. Like the way it's so like you move. It's so animated. That's the word. It's so like bouncy.
I move a lot.
Yeah, you move so much.
What's it called? I remember, like, guys, the day that Serena got her rig back, I remember freaking out. Because I like it's one of those things, like, feel like for a lot of YouTubers, when you get your first draft of your rig back, you never really have like the full ability to like imagine what it's gonna look like. Like, cause the art looks very different when it's static. The art's very different when it's static. Like, I think like Serena makes her face really cute. It's
Yeah.
very different when people like use a model that's not the one that they're normally in. I remember I couldn't have imagined the way that you would move, and then you got sent your first draft, and I was like, what the flip? Because you had like your face angles were so cute, and I loved the way that like Tara rigged like your like expressions, like they were so adorable. I was like, whatever. Oh my god, holy crap.
No, because I remember when I first saw the first draft of my model, it looked so, like from Lucy, it looked so elegant. Like, it looked so proper and elegant. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna try and be elegant idol. But the rig captain was so cutesy, and I was like, this is more me.
Yeah, I feel like it also added a lot of energy. I
It
feel like
did,
your
it
rig
really
is
did.
very energetic.
It feels so, like, shiny and soft now.
Yeah.
Even though the art itself didn't really actually change that much, having the
Yeah.
motion was so different.
Yeah, like I feel like when I first saw your rig, I was like, wait, she's like so alive. What the flip?
Yeah. I thought you were
Your art
proper and
was-
elegant for a while. I can sing proper and elegant songs, but I'm not very.
She's very proper and elegant until she plays League.
What? What? This is slander. This is slander. I can't believe
Every
it.
time I love when I'm on a call with you and you're playing League and I just hear like the soft like profanity.
No. I've only did that pre-debut though. I
You'd
haven't
be like,
been
you're like
in
you'd play and you'd be like, I like hear like a silent like, League. Fudge. Like you're like so kind about your profanity and when you're like a League raging. It's so funny.
I think I curse myself out more than I curse the enemy or my teammates out. If anything, if I do curse, I usually curse at myself. I don't really curse at anybody because I know
You told me your character
everyone
you
has-
liked. I was like, that's so Serena coded.
Yeah, I think it was low-key subconscious inspiration.
About the
subconscious about the character that I play.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I think she gives you vibe.
Mm.
It's I love that you're like she doesn't swear. It's weird, and then you use a swear word in it. I mean, if I played League, I would play League with Serena. I just don't play League.
Don't do it. What
I
if you
always
do
think of
do
doing
it,
it just
do
for you.
Don't
just
do
for
it.
you.
Don't just for me. Don't
What
do
if I
it because
do-
you want
What
to.
if on your what if during your birthday week I'm like my first League stream so I can play with Serena Starstruck?
Toka, don't do it. Don't do it. If you
I still don't even know what they say when they say stack. It's like, what is that? Like a flapjack? Like a
Oh,
stack
it's
of
like
pancakes?
it's like a stack, like a party. So like you have like 5 people in your
Oh.
party that you So like a 4 stacks, like 4 people in your party, 3 stack, 3 people, etc., etc. And then typically people do like just duo for 2. Yeah, like 5
Huh.
people in your party.
The only League I know is Arcane. I've watched Arcane.
Arcane is so good.
Arcane is very good.
I saw a meme.
It's
Have
so
you seen
crazy.
the meme of like the dragon, like the derpy dragon? It's like that, where it's like League's music amazing, League's lore amazing, the game, oh, it's definitely one of those kind of rage games that you yeah.
You know what rage game I think would be fun to watch you play is like Jump King.
Oh no,
Or
I
like
can't
getting
do
over
games
it.
like that. No, I'm so bad at parkour. I remember I tried to beat a hat in time. I still haven't beaten it. It's been like 5 years. I'm stuck on like one specific jump, and every once in a while I go back and try it again, and then I fail, and then I cry, and then I leave again. But I had
Never played a rage game before.
I was never really an angry person. I didn't really know how to be angry, and then I played League of Legends. I learned how to be an angry person.
Normally,
So
sign that like you just shouldn't. You know, it's just a sign that maybe you shouldn't be playing it.
but it's fun. But Toka, please don't get into League unless you want to commit your heart and soul into it, because it takes a long time to actually like learn it, because there's so much. There's so much. I don't really know how I did it.
I want to play League with Serena and pull her down. I'm gonna be like,
no!
Serena, I don't know where I'm going. It's be like when I played with Perry yesterday when I played Power World.
There's a
Help me.
there's a red there's a person with a red health bar over there. I'm gonna go say hi.
Serena, can I play with this person? Toka, they're not on your team. Serena, they hit me. I died. Where are you again? I don't remember how to read the map. I'm coming back.
Serena, why is the person attacking me?
Serena, I forgot how to use an ult. Serena, how do I make the main thing happen?
Toka,
Serena,
hit the R button! The R button! Toka! Toka, hit R!
Gigantic.
Toka!
My IQ is gigantic.
No, Toka, I would get off of support just for you. I would stop playing support just for you to play support.
I would be Yumi. Because you
No!
don't have to use the keyboard.
Oh my god.
I heard she attaches to people, so you don't have to move.
But Yumi
That's,
players
like,
are
the
bad
best
people, Toka.
No, I can be a good version.
Oh no.
Yep.
No, honestly, I'm okay with Yumi. Because I play Yumi sometimes just when I'm like eating while I'm playing. And she is like the joke is like you can just like AFK on her, you just sit there and you can go like play a game of chess. But when you're an active Yumi, you're actually a game changer for real. But you have to heavily rely on like your damage person to do their job correctly.
I
Yeah.
can't do any job correctly.
You can play Yumi, trust me, it's really easy. You just hit the same 4 buttons and like aim an ability every once in a while. That's it.
Aiming.
But you aim with your mouse, it just like follows your mouse, so it's super easy. You just put your mouse on the person and then it shoots toward them.
In pro play, they had to rework her. I
They
understand.
did.
They do that with a
She's
lot of
really-
Pokemon too. Are you gonna play the new Pokemon game when it comes out on stream?
Maybe. I've never been a huge Pokemon person. I've like had a Pokemon phase, but I didn't actually play it myself, if that makes sense. I like Pokemon, but I'm not good at it. I'm like, you have to grind too much in Pokemon. I don't know.
Grind? What do you mean grind?
Because like my guys, I would like lose to the same gym leader over and over, and then I'd get stuck, and I have to grind my people, and I couldn't find the right type of Pokemon, and
But they changed it. They literally changed they changed the what do you call it? Like the XP that people get. They changed it so that now everyone gets everyone earns XP from the battle regardless of if they're in battle or not. So now it's really easy to grind.
So you don't
'cause
have
just...
an XP share anymore?
No, it's automatic. XP share is like automatic now.
Whoa! I remember
So
I
everyone
didn't have
grows
an
at the same
XP
time.
share, and I was like so mad.
Yeah, it's way easier to level up than new games.
Wow.
It's really good. And like they also made it so that like I believe it's that you can nowadays like you can also like some of the new games you don't even have to like teach moves. Like the HM moves, like the moves are just like no, you just have like a character in your party that like will do it. Like in the later games, like it was like you could even just hold the HM and it just made it work. I think it was like a Lola or something. So now you don't have to have those problems anymore. They did a lot of quality of life changes, and it's much easier now because also when you play, they it tells you when your attack is strong or weak to someone. So you don't have to memorize like the typings anymore either. It just tells you.
Oh wow. The last one I played was Ultra Moon, and I got stuck on the water like trial guy because I chose I think it was Litten in that game. I chose the fire starter. And so I did.
So cute.
Yeah, I chose Litten. I love Litten. Toka, who's your favorite starter out of all of them?
Oh, starter. Now that's actually a really hard question. Oh, I mean, I have a very strong soft spot for like Chimchar because he was one of my first Pokemon ever.
Oh.
And I can do a really good impression of Chimchar. But I like I think I like Sprigatito.
Oh.
Because Sprigatito kind of looks like my cat. But I mean, I also like Litten. I feel like Litten has my vibe a lot.
Litten does have your vibe.
But you give really strong Piplup in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I love Piplup. And
But
Torchic and Litten and Oshawott. I love those
you
ones.
also give very Oshawott too.
Yeah. Eevee, I don't know if Eevee counts because I think Eevee's a starter in like one of them.
She's a
now.
starter in Let's Go.
Yeah,
And
Let's
Let's
Go.
Go.
But in terms of like the like other games I do like, I think Piplup and Oshawott are my favorites.
I think you'd look really cute with a Piplup on your team, and you'd be a contest coordinator.
Oh.
Did you ever watch the anime?
I watched some of them.
There's like that. Did you ever watch like the Diamond and Pearl anime where they did like the actual contest coordination?
I don't think so. I watched
Actually, not even a contest coordinator. You'd be Oh, what do they call it? It's the thing.
beauty contest.
No. There's
Uh-huh.
in Pokemon X and Y, the contest is called something else. It's like
I watched
Pokemon showcases. They're like you perform with your Pokemon, and it's different from a coordination thing where you like, use the moves to like attack each other while being pretty. Instead, it's like you perform with the Pokemon doing moves, and they have light sticks for you, and you like dance with the Pokemon on stage and actually perform with them.
They did that in the anime, I remember. I watched X and Y,
Yeah.
I watched Black and White, and I watched Indigo League, and I think that's it.
Yeah, you would be a great showcase person, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I could see you like having like a Piplup using like Bubble Beam and like you bouncing off the bubbles and then like diving into one with them and like swirling around and stuff like that.
Ironically,
cute
my
when you do
favorite
it.
character in the Pokemon animes was Serena.
Really?
Yeah, I really liked her. I remember when she cut her hair, I got so mad. I was like, her hair is ugly now.
What do you mean? It was cute.
I didn't like her. I didn't like her short hair when I was younger. I still like her longer hair now.
It was so funny.
And she had like, I remember in the very first episode when she's like talking to her mom, she's like, which hat should I pick? And she's like, this one. She chose the other one. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so real queen.
I mean, the hats were like, I feel like Pokemon hats are very middle ground. Like they're either really fashionable or they're really ugly. And there's like not a really good in between for them.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the newest series has a female lead now? Rico?
Really? Wait, Rico Pokemon.
Yeah, the newest one.
Oh.
I considered making my hair more like that at one point.
Mm.
I really like her. I think she's like so spunky. She has a Sprigatito too. She's a Sprigatito user.
Honestly, I didn't
Pokemon
ask for
Rise.
Lucy to make my hair have the same thing she has with like the behind different color type thing.
Yeah.
But it happened anyway, and I was like, oh my god, it's like she knew.
Lucy knew a lot of things, I feel like, that we like wanted and just kind
That
of drew
didn't
them without us
say?
having to even say anything.
Yeah, she just understood everything so well. Like she didn't. She just picked up the sailor vibe for me too. I was like, I kind of want to do a Seifuku, but I don't really know. And then she did.
When
it.
like she like got your, I feel like so when like we were both given Lucy, I was like, I feel like the eyes she gave me fit me really well, but I feel like if you had gotten the same type of eyes that I have, it would be a different vibe for you.
Entirely, yeah.
But she like knew your vibe, and you like had never, you like she never heard our voices before we debuted. Like we never like talked in actual voice call with Lucy.
Mhm. She didn't
She just
know our
like
voices.
knew your vibes,
Yeah.
and then she just drew you different eyes that like fit you way more.
I mean, I did give like eye references, kind of, a little bit, and I gave like a basic like personality to give vibes. But at the same time, like, she didn't know how my voice was, and so she didn't know what would actually suit me, you know. But I think both of ours like fit us so well.
Yeah, I feel like what was it? I think the eye reference I gave her was was free run. I was like, I feel like I fit this vibe. Can I have a Freerun like vibe? Because I feel like Freerun's eyes, how she looks always unimpressed, was kind of how I wanted to look.
I feel like Frieren in general is just very kind of you. She's just like, I want to know more about humans, you know? That's like her entire thing is she wants to find out more about humans, and so she like takes care of somebody. And then she learns about like death and stuff, and it's really sad because she's an elf and she lives way longer than all of her friends.
Oh god, I know.
Yeah.
That's one of my like the tropes that makes me always want to cry. Is like the trope where one character lives way longer than the other ones.
Yeah.
And then like you have to, and then they watch them die. Are you as dense as her? I think I'm pretty dense, but I try my best. What's it called? Oh god, you remember I immediately thought of that when I was thinking of like Freewind and stuff. Like, Oh shoosh. I try not to. I already forgot my thought.
You can curse on my channel. It's okay. I'm not.
I don't
you don't
want
have
to
to
ruin
know.
your say so idle vibe with my
What?
dirty language.
No, it's okay. They've heard
With
me
my-
curse like 40 times in a stream for the League ASMR thing.
Oh my god, I watched you play Puyo Puyo Tetris the other day, and you were
did?
cracked. What the
What?
flip?
What? No,
The
I'm
way
not
that your
good.
brain worked at like 20,000 miles a minute, I was like, that's wacko.
No, I just played a good amount for a while, and so I just kind of learned. After a while, you kind of just learn what looks like it fits together. And then you become airhead and you panic sometimes.
It literally went like it was like it'd be falling from the sky, and then you'd be like, and then you would turn like 20,000 ways, and then it would fit, and then it would explode. I was like, I can barely see what's happening. How is she doing that?
Chat. Toka thinks I'm way more gamer than I actually am.
I think you're an incredible gamer.
No,
I look
no,
up
no.
your gaming skills.
What? I'm not that. Nana's gamer. Nana's gamer. I'm not very gamer at all.
Oh, you're very gamer. You're
What?
an extreme game.
I just play very competitive and gamery games. I'm not actually that good.
What? I mean, no. You play pretty good like all the other stuff I see you play.
What?
You also did Undertale, and I was so impressed.
Oh no.
I was very impressed by your Undertale playthrough.
Thank you.
I tried to play Undertale like when I first got a laptop. I tried to play Undertale, and I was so bad at it that I rage quit.
Undertale's hard. Undertale's so hard. I don't know why it was specifically the papyrus fight that I kept dying. Should have seen her almost beat the. No.
You did? That's
No.
really cool. What the flip?
I just like locked in. I don't know. But I more enjoyed Undertale for the voice acting. It was so fun.
We have to do one day. We should do we should do, what do you call that game? The one with the girls, and then there's death and
Doki Doki
only
Literature
and
Club?
Nika. Yeah, we should do the
We
the
should!
Doki Doki Literature Club together with like Rina and voice act all of it.
Yeah. We should get like Rina and like Yui. That'd be really
Yeah.
fun. And then someone would be the MC. I don't know.
Well,
Because
we can just take turns reading that. I don't really care.
mm,
The MC doesn't matter.
yeah,
Okay, it's about girls.
girls. Yeah.
It's about girls, obviously.
Everyone says I give like Sayori vibes, and
You do give
and
Sayori
honestly, I
vibes.
kind of agree.
You give very Sayori vibes.
I think would it be just Rina? Rina Monica?
Yeah, Rina would be
But I
Monica.
think Rina would be Monica, you would be Yuri, and then Yui would be Natsuki. And I'll be Sayori. I think.
You want me to be not so cute?
No.
Can you imagine? So
Yui
funny if I did
as
Natsuki.
Yuri?
Can you imagine?
Mm,
God, Yui's so cute. Oh, she's pink coated.
Yui's so
I like-
cute.
I love also like the way that I think I talked about this in a different stream. I love how well our color palettes ended up
Yeah.
working together.
Mm.
Would she delete us to keep us all fans? Yeah, we'd be her
Yeah.
fans forever.
We're fans
We'd be her
forever.
fans forever.
Forever and ever.
Right? Forever and ever and ever and ever. We can only look at Rina because we're watching her forever and
Yeah.
ever and ever.
But also, speaking of Yuri, when I was watching your karaoke like earlier, and you mentioned Angel
Yes.
Beats, I was like, oh!
Yeah, I love Angel
I
Beats. It was
forgot
one of the
how
first
much
anime.
I forgot how much I loved Angel Beats. I forgot about it. It's been so long. You reawoke like memories that I missed so long.
I literally wait, what's his actual full name? Angel Beats.
Mm.
I used to want to like when I was originally thinking of names for like my character in the Sliververse like as Toka, I like originally considered the last name Otonase because of the character.
Oh.
I ended up going with a name that was also a reference to an anime character I really like, though.
Mm.
That's what I ended up with in the end for mine.
Oh.
Because I really like. Have you ever watched Akuma no Riddle?
Oh no, but I've heard of it before.
It's this like Yuri anime with a girl who also has short hair. And her name is Tokaku. And I really like her a lot. I was like trying to think of a name, and I was like, oh, I love her name so much though. Because I like that it basically kind of means like something. It is the description of like a rabbit with horns, and it's like it sort of means like something that doesn't exist. And I was like, ah, yes, that's me. Because like the metaphor is like my character is like I'm more of a concept than like a full person, and I thought that was fun. How did you come up with Starstruck?
I don't know.
Because your original name that you chose in the server was nothing like the current one you have now.
Yeah, it was really nothing like it. I think because I originally chose like something along the lines of like Lily something or other, and
yeah, wasn't it like Lily like Lockhart or something?
I think so, yeah. And then I changed it because Lemmy already had double L's, and I was like, I can't be double L's too, and so I think I don't really know where Starstruck came from. I think it kind of I think it was just kind of because originally I wanted to go with like the name like Stella, and then Stella Starstruck, so the Stella and then Star, so it was really star based, just because well, first off, so I'm a Suisei fangirl, but also I just kind of like the metaphor of like shooting star shining kind of thing, and so I kind of just went with that. But ironically, I don't have any stars in my design.
I know, it's
I
crazy.
don't have any stars in my model.
I love that you also realized that like so late too.
I realized that like way after the final art was done and everything. I was like, wait a second. I have no
I didn't
stars.
put any stars on this thing.
I didn't put any stars in myself. I do have stars in my eyes, yeah. But that's about it. But in terms of like, what is it? I looked at my old reference document that I sent to Lucy. The only like reference I sent for eyes was the clock eyes from like actual like, you know, like my like clock eye toggle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really? That was it?
I think I might have sent. I feel like I had more, but I don't see them. Oh, I had one for another toggle that didn't actually end up happening, but.
What toggle was it?
It was like I wanted to have like an actual like proper like Oshinoko style like star eye toggle.
Oh.
Oh wait, I did send eye references. Okay, never mind. It was just way further down in the document. Why is it 10 pages?
Did you send her like a 10-page doc?
I think Senbei took out everything and like condensed it a bit more.
Oh.
And then sent it in. Yeah. But I do have a lot of the eye shapes I sent were very wide-eyed and like. Yeah.
I think my main eyes that I like sent. Or yeah, I sent to Freeren, and I sent what's this girl name? Her name. She's like a Niji Sanji streamer. She's like got dark hair. What's her name? I like her design a lot. No,
or
JP.
Oh, I don't really know then. I only know
she's like got headphones. Headphone girl.
Headphone.
Haji Marisa. Bunny girl. I don't know why I said headphone and I thought about bunny girl. Oh, Toru.
Oh, Toru!
I said
she's
Toru
so
as an
cool.
eye reference. I was like, I think I'm nothing like her vibes wise, but I feel like her eyes are very me coded.
Yeah, I like her eyes.
Tired, dead inside. Sorry. I considered considered asking for like an under eye bag sort of toggle, and I never asked for it, but now I'm like, I should have done that.
Yeah, I was worried I was asking for too much, but like now like afterward I'm kind of like I should have asked for more.
Yeah. Because like I think I based the amount of toggles I asked for on I think everyone talks about how comprehensive Rena's sheet was. That kind of was what I did. I looked at Rena's sheet and I was like, oh, she has like 5 or 6 toggles. I should have like 5 or 6 toggles, just like her.
I don't know.
Oh, I also sent Azusa from Blue Archive as a reference for mine. That's probably actually where Lucy got like the bangs that I have in the middle, because the reference for the original design I had was very different for like my hair, hair bangs in the front.
Yeah.
I also know that Lucy's like a big Blue Archive fan. so I called it that
I
too.
keep hearing about Blue Archive in like chat and like from everyone, and I'm just like, I've never touched this in my life.
Oh, it's not like I tried to play it once. I couldn't really get into it. I like the anime, but I never played the game. But I have a lot of friends who play it, so I know a lot about the lore and stuff too.
Ah, I see.
That's why I have this one.
Mm.
Because it's in a Zuza pout.
It's so cute. I love how we both have like ones that are just completely like not the style at all. Like I have the we both have the and then we have
Oh, sorry, this is the wrong one.
the
I think it's because Lucy is a big Blue Archive fan, because the expressions in Blue Archive are very like big, exaggerated.
Yeah. Although I also sent very exaggerated expressions, I feel like.
Oh.
I sent
I actually didn't.
if anyone likes Blend S, he did.
Oh my god, Blend S.
Yeah, the one with white hair, the little one that's supposed to be an idol. I sent that one as the reference for my little crying toggle.
I wish we could sing that song one day, but I know the copyright's really
I
hard.
know
on that song,
copyright
the
is
Blend
really
S
hard
song.
on that song. Yeah.
But I wish we could.
I'd
I
love to
wish we
sing that
could.
song with you guys on like Maid Day, especially if you release that on Maid Day. Oh my gosh.
It'd be so cute.
Or like what's it? Wonder Zone by Muse from Love Live. That one's like the main song.
yeah.
We could do that one too. I love that one.
I love all the Love Live like maid outfits are always so cute too.
They're so cutesy, yeah.
One of my favorite things about like idol stuff is how the artists for like and like also the costumers for like idols on like actual idols and stuff,
They're so
how
cute.
their costumers and artists always end up making the outfits for every song very unique while also having like a very cohesive look.
Yeah, they're so unique and
Like,
so
I think that's so
pretty
cool.
and like cohesive. Like you look at an outfit and you go, yeah, that's a Muse outfit, or like that's an Aqua outfit, you know, or like just
Yeah.
any kind of group.
Well, like even when the like basically everyone in that group for that song has like the same outfit, like there's always like slight small details that make them very different, which I think is really impressive by like the
Yeah.
designers.
Or like even in like, for example, Muse Snow Halation, they're very different yet so similar at the same time. Like at first glance
Yeah.
you think they're all the same, but then you look and you're like, wait a second, they're all like very different. Some of them have shorts, some of them have like ties or like fuzzy collars, and it's just like really cool.
I really want us to one day like have an actual designer like design a like Stellarverse like idol costume for us all day one day.
Oh my god, yes! I love that.
Yeah. Like you know how and like Hollow and stuff, how like when they do like a concert everyone gets
Yeah.
an outfit that looks kind of the same but has a little bit of details
Yeah,
that
they
makes
have
it
like
very
their own
different.
colors and stuff for the accents.
Yeah, and like a slight design change that like fits that person. I'd love to have that, but like for us.
Mhm. I would love that, honestly. I'd really love to. If I'm like, I feel like a lot of other girls aren't very like, they're not very like idol-y or performance kind of people, and so I feel like they definitely, I don't know if everyone would want idol outfits, but I definitely love to have them. But honestly, just like us in our original outfits kind of just gives awesome vibes as well, even though they're not really cohesive at all.
Yeah.
Because I remember for example, Nijigasaki, for like their first group song in the anime, they all had their own like solo outfits in it, and it looked really good. It gave-
I really like.
Go ahead.
What was it? I like because you're a Setsuna fan. Like my favorite Setsuna outfit is the chase one.
Yes!
Sorry, not the chase one. I like the dive one. Chase
Oh my
one I
god, yes,
think
that
is
one too.
traditional
Both of
idol.
those are my
But I like
favorites.
dive.
Those are so
Dive
good.
is such a good one.
I
love dive.
I wanna sing dive or like chase on stream one day, both of those. But I know chase in particular was really copyrighted back a while ago. I think they changed it, but I don't know if it's the same now.
It's crazy because also it's like, oh god, it's just hard with copyright to like do the things like that because it's hard because you want to do it too.
Yes.
Like there are a lot of songs that I was like, I wish I could sing this on stream today, but I won't.
But I know the
but
copyright.
I will want to.
Cough, cough, hikarinara. Cough, cough. I really want to sing that one. I love Your Lie in April too much. I rewatch it
I've
every
actually
April.
never watched that one.
It's so good. If you like cry, I like crying, and so I really like that one.
I don't.
I like
cry,
crying, and I
Serena.
like music, and I like happy women. So it was like perfect for me. And the
Yeah, I
animation's
don't cry.
great, too.
So I don't watch stuff that makes me cry. I'm just joking. I do cry, but I don't watch a lot of stuff that makes me cry. I think like I also don't normally get like I don't get like that teared up about things a lot of the time when I watch one.
Hold on, Toka.
Nobody-
Someone's waged war in my chat. Did you just say Nanairo Symphony was better than Hikaru Nara? Excuse me? In my chat? Did you just say that in my chat? You cannot say that to me. Do not speak to me or my clarity ever again. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. Start running. I'm coming to your location to murder you. Right now. Hikaru Nara is better. Way better. And it has way better nostalgia value too. Goose House is my goat. No violence. This is the exception. This is the one exception. I can't believe this. Although they're both really good. They're both very good. Hikaru Nara is just way better. I'm sorry. It's okay to have the wrong opinion, okay? It's okay to
be wrong.
It's okay to have the wrong opinion.
You can
But just know that you're wrong.
I like violence. I like when Serena does violence. Sarah violence good. Ah yes, good violence.
No symphony. I love that one. No, it's good. They're both good. Hikaru Nara is just better though. You're
It is better.
I'm sorry, cause that you have the wrong opinion. I'm very sorry. I hope you get better soon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get him. No.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done
Get
for
him.
real. I'm done for real. I'm done for real. If there's one thing I'll defend of my life, it's Hikaru Nara.
I mean, Serena can have as much violence as she wants.
No, I'm like a number one pacifist person. I yelled at people having.
Beat up.
I told people they couldn't have violence in my web fishing stream for like half an hour. They're like, "Can we do this?" And I'm like, "No, you can't do that. That's violence."
Oh, violence good.
But violence bad.
When
Unless
I
it's
was
over your line April opening specifically.
When I was in stream for playing Pal World yesterday, I went in telling myself I wasn't gonna beat up the pals for fun, and then all I did was beat them up with a stick instead of even setting my own pals to fight them. I just enjoyed hitting them and hitting the people in the game. It's fun. When I play Skyrim, I like to murder everyone in my path.
Oh.
Bloodshed. Bloodshed! Yippee!
Bloodshed! Yeah!
Bloodshed! When you play games with like where you can like kill other characters for like fun and stuff, do you like go and just kill people? Do you like violence?
No, not really. I guess it depends on like if they give you like extra loot and you gotta, then like yeah, but like sometimes like I just don't like punching the guys unless I have to. Like if they're gonna give if they give me like resources, then yeah, I guess so. But typically I just like to vibe in my house.
What is it? Like, there's this character in Skyrim when you want this like Daedric item where you have to kill like 10 people with one sword. And I didn't want to kill all the other NPCs I could kill because a lot of them were women, and I wish that I could have risked them, but I didn't. So I was crazy. But I brought this guy to this stone where you can go undead, make the dead live again, and I killed him 10 times. So I could
Toka!
charge on the blade. I was
That is
killing
not
him.
what you're meant to do with the gift of life.
I like killed him, and then I would res him, and then I killed him again, and I would res him, and he would be like, "Stop, no more!" And he would run away, and I'd be like,
No. Guys.
And see, you too could do that.
Scary.
You too could do
Toka
that,
is
Serena. I think you have the
scary.
potential for that too. I believe
Toka
in
is
you.
scary. Evil Toka.
I believe.
Toka scary.
What?
Toka scary.
I'm not scary. What are you talking about?
Chad, I'm scared. Chad, I'm scared.
Serena, what are you talking about?
I mean, Toka is a super pure and amazing and kind and beautiful god entity thing. And
Yes.
you're very good at everything, and you're so nice and beautiful and kind and awesome. Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. Yippee.
Yeah.
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 I mean, Serena is the one who came up with the Toka cult meme thing.
That is
I
true.
didn't think of that. I was originally gonna call you guys the Gloomy Gang, all of you the Gloomy Gang, but then she was like, "What about Toka cult?" And I was like, "Oh, Pog."
I mean, well, because you're like a god entity thing, according to management, and so
Yeah, that's true.
and so I thought, well, a group of people who like a god are like a cult, and so that's like Toka cult, because Toka.
What do you mean she blinked twice? She's
What?
just blinking.
I'm just blinking,
Serena's
chat.
just blinking. She's
I'm
just blinking.
I just blink a lot, chat.
No, what do you? Oh yeah, and I helped you come up with your name. See, we both helped each
Yeah,
other come up with our names for our people.
Yeah, because you helped me
With
call
star
it
brights.
the star brights. Yeah.
See, it's not Morse code. Stop it. That's not true. She likes hanging out with me. She's not in danger.
Toka is awesome. I remember I joined call with Toka, and we talk about idols and amazing things, and we go, "Oh my gosh, Yui is so cute."
That's true. We both also just fangirl about Yui all the time.
Yui.
I love doing that. It's so funny. Oh my god, this is I love our clarity.
I love our clarity. My clarity. Toka-sama.
You know what's so funny is I saw on you said that she sang the song Clarity for me. And I forgot that song even existed. That song is so old now. It's crazy to me that like when I think about something like Angel Beats, that it's like been like years.
Yeah.
Like, that song's old now, and it makes me feel ancient. Because I was like, oh my god, like this is not that old, and I look back and
Hold
it's like
on, when did
14
Angel
years.
Beats come? Angel Beats came out in 2010! It came out in 2010!
I love that I
feel
couldn't
old
hear
now.
anything you said because all you did was cut out. It's so funny.
It came out in 2010!
Oh,
Toka,
I mean,
it came
yeah,
out in 2010!
that makes sense. It's been 14 years. Oh god, oh god, oh god. 14
That's crazy!
Yeah.
That's not real! You cannot... Zach, you cannot say that!
It's 15 years tomorrow, not today. Well, I guess for you it's tomorrow. Oh no, it's the 31st tomorrow. I was
Yeah.
wrong.
You cannot say that. That is too far!
Well, it's like Glee too. Like wasn't Glee like 2007 or something?
what?
Seven.
Glee?
I forget.
It
Was
was
it 2010?
09. It was 09.
09? Oh god, it was like 15 years ago.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god. Oh god.
I
I'm
feel
not a fan of that.
old.
I feel really old when I meet like a small child and they tell me like they were born in like the like mid to like almost like 2020 age. I'm like, that's not real.
Yeah.
When I see a child and they're like, oh, I was born in like 2019 or like I was born in 2010 or sorry 2020. I'm like, no, we weren't. No, you weren't. Actually, no, you weren't.
Yeah. So there was like a kid I met who was like, I was born in 2019. And I'm like, you are not able to speak and walk right now, and you're born in 2019. What?
It makes no sense to me. I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me so uncomfortable to know that people are born like this year. Like that's uncomfortable to know. Because then you meet the kid and you're like, oh my freaking god. How are you like able to speak?
Yeah.
How can you comprehend thought? You should be like a small infant. I just don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. And then then they like call me old and I'm like, hey there, hey now.
Yeah.
I can call myself old, but you cannot call me old. When someone calls me old, I'm like, hey, only I'm allowed to call myself old, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the good thing. It's like a lot of it's like, I feel like a lot of like things like that in life, it's like only I can say it about myself. You don't.
Yeah, I get that.
No hagging. I hate every time I say something about like my body feeling old or like my bones creaking and someone calls me like bachan. Shut up. Shut up.
I remember.
I feel like you hit a certain age and your body just feels old. Okay, it's not like you're actually old. It's just like sometimes, you know, you age and then your bones creak. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do your bones not creak at all?
Only a little bit, but that's if like I haven't moved in a while. Or like, you know,
feel like
sometimes
every
your bones
morning I
just
need to
feel
crack my
squeaky
back.
when you move them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That used to happen a lot more when actually when I was younger, but now it doesn't really happen as much.
True. When I was younger, I had a lot of knee popping when I was younger, and I don't have knee popping anymore. But like, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I need to do is crack my back because my back hurts. But that could just be that my bed sucks too. It could also just be that my bed sucks. I got my bed used off of Facebook Marketplace. People tell me that's crazy. But it's so cheap.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, I think the main thing is that I like to sleep with 2 pillows under my head instead of 1.
That's
and
so bad for your neck.
My neck cracks like permanently all the time.
That is so bad for your neck, Serena.
Yeah,
What the
but
heck?
it's so comfortable.
Are you a back sleeper too, or are you like a side sleeper?
I sleep on my side.
Oh, that's even worse, Serena. That's even worse. That's actually way worse.
No, because the shoulder it like fits in the right because the pillows are taller, right? And so it
But
fits
it makes your head tilt slightly to the side up, so that you're like always permanently in like a slightly like a tense position for your neck.
But side sleeping is fun because I like
actually
to hug
side
the
sleeping is
pillow.
one of the best way to sleep. The healthiest way to sleep is on your back. I know a lot of people are side sleepers though. Like, but medically
then,
they say the
Tolka, if I
best way to
sleep
sleep is
on
your
my back, then I'm gonna rise from the dead like you do.
Okay, no. I mean, I don't know what to say. I just look. I've always slept on my back. Well, that's not true. I slept on my back since I was a kid because I got trained to sleep on my back. I was trained to do it. Because I used to when I was younger, my asthma was really bad. I used to have to sleep with a nebulizer on. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like this like mask that like you put on your face, and then it like puts all of the medicated air into you, and then like you breathe it in, and it opens your lungs. And so I used to need that when I had like more severe asthma, but now I don't need it anymore. But when I was a kid, I had to do that, and my parents would put it on me as I was falling asleep, and so I was always sleeping on my back because I had to be facing up so it would be on my face. Because otherwise the like liquid falls out the side of the container thingy.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So I ended up doing it.
I remember when I was younger, I still slept in the same bed as my mom. She had bad breath, so I slept on the other side. I slept on the sides. I didn't have to smell her breath.
You're bubbling, man. What the flu? You're so lucky she can't hear you. I was just sitting up on your having like it's so funny.
I mean,
so brutal, honest. That's so brutal.
no, I mean it was just like, cause she like, what's it? She does like, look, Mama Rena, Mama Starstruck, she's awesome. Don't get me wrong, but like, she just like genetically wise, like she had bad breath. In terms of, it was not her fault. It's just like genetic, and so like and also just in general when because she would like brush her teeth, but then she would like drink after, and so her breath would smell like wine, and I didn't like wine smell. I still don't like wine smell very much.
Okay, I don't like wine smell either, and I drink wine, but I don't like it that much.
Yeah,
I just drink it because I have to do it so that I don't drink too much.
You have a wine glass toggle.
I do. Well, it was supposed to be a goblet, okay? This isn't supposed to be a wine glass. This is supposed to be like a, what do you call it? Not a goblet. What do you call it? It's that like the one that's in the D&D. It's a chalice. It's supposed to be a chalice. Okay, the reference I gave was literally called a chalice when I sent it to Lucy. It was supposed to be a chalice, and I think it looks kind of like a chalice, but it also kind of does look like a wine glass, and I don't know what happened.
Because I mean, it gives chalice kind of, but it's glass, so it's
Yeah.
it's clear.
Well, it's
so
supposed
it
to be
just looks like a
crystal.
wine.
That's why it's clear. It's supposed to be crystal.
Oh, I see. She got
It's like
tired
how my
after
mic is
doing
like a
your
crystal.
hair. She got tired of
Yeah,
doing
she
the
was
hair and the
like, "I'm kinda
microphone. She
old."
gave up.
Yeah, she was like, because isn't this also kind of like glass looking? The only
Yeah.
good thing about this mic, we put your mic toggle on.
Oh,
So you can both be holding our mic.
Yeah.
Wow.
The way she has it, so my pinky's up, and yours.
Yeah,
is...
you're
I'm
like
so
so
proper.
feminine.
I'm
Holy.
So feminine. I'm so girly, chat. Yeah, I was
You know,
like,
it
can I
was
get a
funny, though.
crystal microphone to match Toka a little bit? And they're like, sure.
My favorite thing about it though is that like the first time I saw these, I was like, well, yours is less so. I think yours is
Yeah.
much more like a mic. Mine is so big.
Yeah,
Did
yours
you
is
notice
so
how big
long.
my mic is?
Mine's
my mic
like,
is so
yeah, mine's more
long.
small. It's more like my hand size, kind of.
When I saw this mic for the first time, I thought to myself, this looks like something inappropriate. It looks like a magic wand a little bit.
A little bit.
And I was like, this is inappropriate. But it does. I like that we both have mics. I think it's really funny that we have matching mics. I like it. I don't think yours is so. I do not know how yours works. I don't know how yours works because of all the stuff that's hanging off of it. I like can
it's just
hear the way
cute.
that the mic would pick it up. Like when you would move and your mic would pick off like all of the like clinging of all of the things on their attention. Like you hear like the of like the little keychains like flinging around.
When you're a pro idol, you just know how to do it better.
Yeah, your pro
Yeah, I'm
idol
pro
mic only
idol
catches
mic.
up your mic. It only
Yeah.
catches your voice.
Cause it's not pointed
Can't
to
catch
the.
anything
It's
else.
not pointed the right way. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's
I
magic.
love your mic. I think your mic's so cute.
Yeah, it definitely feels so like unique to me. Like I feel like if people saw my microphone, they go, "Yeah, that's Serena Starstruck."
Yeah, also it has a giant ass fucking clock.
Poor Terry having to rig 4 clocks.
I love that your mic has a clock, your hip has a clock, your eyes
Your
have
eyes
clocks.
have clocks. Yeah.
I love your eye clocks. I think your eye clocks. I love your eye clocks.
I love your eye clock.
I love your little like eye things. I think it's so funny when they move and I get distracted by them when you wear them because I'm always like I'm watching them move.
Yeah.
They're so full. They're so like full pink though.
Mm-hmm. I kind of expected full blue, honestly, for them, but I like it. Serena, what time is it? I have no clue. I know exactly
say-
how and what to do. It's
Oh
all,
my God.
but not anyone. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Don't make Sarah think of weird things. She's an adult. I can make her think of
Yeah, I'm an adult, guys. You may
She's an
not
adult.
believe it, but I'm an adult.
Yeah, she
I'm
may
a
look like a
grown-up.
whooper, but she's an adult.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, guys, I'm an
And
adult.
she say so, but her, just because someone is say so doesn't mean that they don't have, thoughts and like no dirty jokes.
Yeah, guys, I had to be old enough to sign contracts. Guys, I'm an adult, guys. I'm not.
Just because I seem like a hag means nothing, okay?
Yeah. Just
You need to
because
watch.
I
I need to
don't do a
watch.
lot of adult things, like swear every 5 seconds and be an alcoholic, does not mean I'm not an adult. Okay? Just because like most of my gen mates drink and I don't, doesn't mean I'm not an adult, okay?
Would you call me an alcoholic? It's so funny.
Look, Toka, I just remember like every other night, like pre-debut, you'd be like, I'm drinking, and I'm like, oh, okay, she's drinking.
I like, it's Italian, and forget about it. I don't know. It's like, like if I'm in a call and someone's like, "Hey, I'm drinking soju," I'll be like, "Oh, hey, I should drink soju too."
I
I'm very
remember after-
sheep brain like that.
I got back. I remember during debuts, people were like drinking after their debut happened, and I got back
Yeah.
after because my debut was last. I got back into call, and everyone was drunk. Everyone was drinking. They're like, I got my mojito. I got my wine. I was like, what the? I was like, guys.
Hey.
And then Perry and I started crying.
That's true, and it's funny because she just cried. Like you and her both cry, and I'm
We
always like,
started
I need like a couple of like shots or something to start crying. Like I need like something to make me emotional. Like, but you just started crying. It was so fun.
Yeah. Harry and I was like, I love you guys, and I'm so happy that we're in Gen together. Yeah, guys, Tempo isn't say-so at all. Tempo makes up for all the say-so that I have. Tempo is the unsay-so.
I love whenever you talk about him like that, because it's like or her like that, because it reminds me of a it reminds me of a pet.
Yeah. No, Toka, I didn't show you. I wrote my full lore. I
You
finished
did?
it. Yeah, I'll show it
Like
to
a
you
whole
afterwards. Yeah, like a whole basically the summary, the outline of it. I didn't like. I'm gonna eventually write it into like a script because I want to do like a full length like comic dub type video with it. But
I like to imagine that like your lore just like is like it's like you're gonna send me talking. It's gonna be like 40 pages long.
no, it's only 3, barely 3. Actually.
Only 3.
It's only 3.
That's whack. For you, that's really whack. That's actually kind of whack.
Really?
Yeah, I
That's
feel
like
like
the
you could
average
like
amount I
write
write.
forever.
I
feel
mean,
like
I
you could write like
can.
forever.
But to be fair, this is supposed to be kind of like brief-ish. It's just like
Are you gonna make?
fleshed out enough to be able to write the script off of it, you know?
Are you gonna write a lore? Are you gonna make a lore video?
Yeah. It's gonna be like a full length, like properly, like produced everything. And I want to have like cut scenes and stuff. What's the font size? It's size 12, but in order for it to fit perfectly on 2 pages, it's 11.5. And it's in Comic
11.5?
Sans.
That's so.
And it's Comic Sans because it's scientifically proven to help you get your creative thoughts out and like help like neurodivergent like thoughts and stuff. It's like a scientific study. You can look it up. It's really cool. Yes,
You're
I
in
do
a
know.
conversation.
I do know the science of fonts. What about it?
I like the font you used a lot for your what is it called? Like your original song, like your I don't know what
Spectral.
font that is.
Spectral.
Spectral. That's a really good font. That was really pretty.
I
when
really
was
like
looking at it.
that
I was
one,
like, what
yeah.
the flip?
That's like my go-to font for things. Unless I know I'm gonna be writing a lot, then I do Comic Sans.
Oh, yeah, that's like a really nice font.
Every once in a while, I like evolve from an era where I just like have a go-to font.
Well, my go-to font is one that I think honestly I don't even like really reading. I just think is pretty, which is like Georgia. I love Georgia.
Ah.
And I also like Roboto Serif. I like that one too.
Yeah. Merryweather is a good font. Oh, that was the one I had. That was the font phase I had before Spectral. And I fell out of it because it was too big. And Spectral was like really similar to it.
Oh, I mean, I've always wanted to get a custom font. That's like something I've always dreamed of getting is like a custom font for me.
Lore summary
'Cause
should
then
be
I
a
feel
full
like-
10-season series.
I mean, with 8 of us, you could basically have like an 8 episode series of like.
Honestly,
well, actually
yeah.
9, because then you need one that's like the beginning and one that's like the end. You could
I
make
did-
it like a saga.
I did ping everyone because I was like, hey, I'm writing the post like arriving in the Stellar versus Lore. Is this okay? And no one responded. No one
Well,
said
did you
anything.
message that at like 11 or 12 at night or something?
I don't know. I think so.
When you
But
send it and
everyone's
like half
awake
the people
at
are
that
asleep.
Everyone's usually awake by then.
I feel like a lot of people at that point are like getting ready for bed and just scrolling TikTok.
Maybe.
I remember you texted that into the server, and I remember I was at a show and I was like, okay, I don't have time for this right
Maybe I'll ask again then, at a better time. But I don't know. A lot of me feels like I feel like the others don't really like. They aren't really into writing and lore as much.
Well, because lore is just a lot of money.
It is, yeah.
It's a lot of money. I remember when I bought, because I have the animated lore video that I have, right?
Yeah.
I bought that myself, and I was like, wow, I love when I watch money leave my pocket.
Yeah, I remember when you said you were doing like a lore video on top of your original song. I was like, what?
Yeah, I got it from the animation actually was really, really affordable for what it was. I think I only ended up spending about like $200 on it, and it was like pretty good animation.
Yeah, it does really look awesome.
And I really like the way that artist draws my stuff. That's why they also did my ending screen. But it's like, oh my god, it's like it's a lot of money.
Yeah. I just remember I don't think I knew that you're getting a lore video at that point, and then you asked me like, can you just cry in a microphone for me? And I was like, okay. I didn't know what it was
sob
for.
me, cry for me, please. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I didn't
Thank
know
you.
what it was
Please and
for.
thank you.
But then
but
once
it's
I
kinda crazy.
realized, I made the meme. I made the
Yeah,
meme.
I mean, you're well. Also, the line that you did, like, I didn't ask you for any specific lines. I asked you to cry, and then you said the line anyway, and that
Yeah.
line was so good that you did. And I was like,
Yeah.
I have to use this one. I
You
have to
threw
use this
it
part of
in,
the
and you're like, I was like, oh, she put it in! Hooray!
yeah, because it was perfect for what I wanted. I was like, that's crazy.
Mm.
Let's go.
Yeah. Honestly, the dramatic, like the dark screen with the words on it, perfect way to end it. I felt.
Yeah. Well, and I also used because the MV artist I had didn't use the backgrounds for most of the art that my artist Humachi did,
Mm.
and Humachi drew like your whole clock face,
Oh.
and I was like, well, I mean, it's fine that you didn't use it, but I want to use it somehow, so I was able to put it in After Effects and like make the clock hands move because I was like,
yeah.
I need to do this, and also I made the clock hands at 8 o'clock.
Mm.
Cause that isn't like your thing that your
Yeah.
emoji for
It's the
clock
8
is
o'clock clock. Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
8 of us, and I'm the 8th
Yeah.
guy. And I'm calling you guys out in the Discord. Some of you still have the wrong clock. I've corrected you several times, and it's offensive. How dare you have the wrong clock? It's the
Hey, don't
8
offend her.
o'clock clock.
Change your clock right
Change
now.
your clock right
Make it
now.
8.
It's 8 o'clock.
Make it 8 o'clock
8 o'clock.
right now.
Mm-hmm. The 8 o'clock clock. Yeah. Honestly, when I was choosing a clock, I was like, there's too many. What should I do? And I was like, the 8 o'clock clock. And it was easy.
You pinned it too? That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Because, like, there's people like, oh, it's not even like any of the correct ones. It's like the watch, the mantle clock. Like, it's not even, they just chose a random clock and put it there. And I was like, that is not my clock. Excuse me.
I mean, wait, what is that even? Those clocks? Guys, I'm really bad at reading regular clocks. Is that that's like 3. Sorry, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. That's 11, and also 11, and
Yeah.
and 6 o'clock.
And someone had
And
like
2
6, some
o'clock?
people had 7, someone had 2, someone had the watch at some point.
No joining the server to put the wrong clock. You just
Yeah,
joined the server
don't
to put the
join
right
this-
clock. Put
join
8
the
o'clock.
Put the right clock. It's the 8 o'clock clock.
Learning how to read a regular clock is a needed life skill. Okay, I went to school. I know how to read a clock. Just I don't do it often because all of our clocks aren't analog now.
That is true. A lot of clocks are analog now.
I
However,
don't own a
they're not
normal
analog.
clock
They're
anymore.
digital. Analog is
They're
the
a digital clock.
yeah. Analog is the hands. But I like analog clocks. They're cool and they have a good aesthetic.
Well, they're very pretty.
They're very.
But I don't have any item that does that anymore. Like when I was growing up, my house had a couple of analog clocks, but like now all of my items are digital clocks, so I kind of just forget the skill. It's kind of like how I forgot how to ice skate. Like I didn't ice skate for like 6 years, and then going back to like learn how to ice skate, all I do is fall.
I almost died to an analog clock once.
What?
Yeah, I almost died. In my living room, we had like this really large clock that hung on the wall, like huge, like more than like a few feet wide in like diameter, and
Yeah.
it was like a mirror too, and so it was really big, and it actually told the time, and it sat above the couch, and I was sitting on the couch, just like I don't know what I was doing. I was really young, but and then it decided to fall onto the couch. And I was like a few inches away from getting hit by the clock. So I almost died to that like a giant clock when I was younger. It just kind of fell randomly out of nowhere.
So you're saying you could have been isekai'd by a clock anyway, regardless of if I was there.
Yeah!
You would have been hit by the clock, and then you should have a different isekai.
Mm.
Can you imagine how like you could have been if like you were isekai'd by a clock? Like, would you think your outfit would be different? You think you'd be an idol still?
I don't know. I don't
Or do you
think
think
I
you'd be more
would
Alice in
be.
Wonderlandy?
I think I'd be more Alice in Wonderlandy. Which I
Ah.
have told chat that I really, really love Alice in Wonderland.
It makes sense that you like Alice in Wonderland.
Hold on, did you just call Tempo a watch? Tempo's not a watch. Guys, this on my waist, that's not a watch. That's a pocket watch. That's a pocket clock. A pocket watch. It's not just a watch. I don't think.
I do like the way that Lucy drew like the chain. For
Yeah, the chain.
Your little clock.
Even though it doesn't really look like the clock is hanging off it whatsoever.
I know, but it's like it's really weird because it's like
it's
there.
Magic. It's magic. It's Toka magic. Yeah, Toka's magic.
Yeah, it's hanging. Do I know how that watch is hanging? Absolutely not. That
Yeah.
pocket watch just be there.
Mhm.
Like, oh god, it's so funny when I look at it too, because it's like the way that Lucy drew the shine, it like blocks out number 1, so it looks like there's a missing number.
Yeah, it does. It looks like she didn't put it there, but it's the shiny if you look up close to it.
Yeah. I love the design, the details that she put on your model. I also like your little necklace that kind of like looks like the
Yeah.
gem I have.
It does. It kind of like mimics really well. I didn't ask for that, but I really like that it does kind of like match your gem.
Yeah, and she put that little teardrop on your little thing.
Yeah,
Oh, what do you call these? It's a ribbon, right? This is a big ribbon.
the like giant ribbon thingies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lizzie just did amazing with us like so well. Like Lizzie just like
Did we ever even tell her that our lore was like together?
I think I did kind of. I said like we were I wanted to be matching to a certain degree because our lore was tied or something along those lines. I think she also had she had a really brief overview of my lore as well. So yeah, that's probably how she figured it. Yeah, because I in my very very small summary of my lore, I did mention you. I think.
Oh, okay. Because I like remember when I sent in my doc, I don't think I had the lore. I think I just put the design stuff in it, so I didn't really have anything where it would like match us with our designs.
I just make characters a lot, so I naturally followed a format that I'm used to, except just emphasize more on the appearance-based stuff. And so a part of that was like backstory, personality, kind of that kind of stuff. And so I did that. Yeah. I also find it funny that because she was doing your model first, it was a lot easier to do mine because I was like, base this on Toka's. But then also, I also got the boobs.
Oh my god, your boobs are so funny to me.
The boobs. Wait, chat. Guys, I got Toka boobs.
Whoa!
I got Toka
Look
boobs.
at my boobs.
The boobs.
I love when I give you a gift of boobs and you decide that it's
And
you
I
don't
say
like it
no.
and you take it away.
I don't want it. No boobs. I want
Why not?
Toka's boobs can boob boobily, but mine will not boob boobily. Toka can have the biggest boobs. I think she wants them anyway. I think
I
Toka
just like
wants
having
the
boobs.
biggest
They match my they match my flesh model.
I think Toka deserves the title of having the biggest boobs in the company.
You have them when you forget to toggle them off.
I always remember to toggle them off. I look and I go, oh, and I turn them off. There's only one time I forgot, and it was a gaming stream, so like they could barely see it anyway.
I also think it's interesting because both of them like are rigged very differently too.
Yeah. Like hold on, let me turn it on. And I feel, like look to the left, and it's like so different.
Oh, yeah.
And the right, it's like so different. I feel like you have so much in general with her model. You have so much more like side view than I do. Like
I think
side
because that's like I think that's something that Ransom focuses a lot on.
Ransom
when
does.
they-
Ransom's
when
very
they,
good at like dynamic and like POV kind of stuff.
Yeah, Ransom I think likes that sort of deal. I don't even have this. Like I don't even know how they did this out of my body. I never even thought about how my bodysuit looked like that.
Yeah.
From side angles.
I
like never think about like I never. It's one of those things where when you get like your full-sided art like your little character sheet, I like never even consider what it looks like until I get it, and then I'm like, oh, I see now.
Yeah.
Because like I had no idea that the thing on the back of you was a ribbon. I just thought you had like, you know, in idol outfits when they just have
they
like,
have, like, the
extra things
tails,
dangling
yeah.
off. Yeah, like little tail things on their skirts.
I think
I just thought you had one of those things.
I definitely did ask for tails, and so the way she turned them into a
Yeah.
ribbon, I really like it. I really like how it turned out because I did say like I like lots of ribbons on mine, please.
Yeah. Because like I never even considered that like that's what that would be. I just thought because you know how idol outfits are just kind of crazy and they just have whatever they want and they don't think about design like how it would work in real life. They just make it.
Yeah.
You know? So it can be as wild as you want.
Although I can't wait to see the Toka cosplayers. I want to see people have that outfit in person. It looks so cool.
Well, thank you.
I
I
love
just like. Well, it's interesting because my
Mm.
my sleeve on the what side is this? It's like the right side, I guess.
Mm.
Because in live 2D it'd be considered the right side. On screen it's the left side.
Yeah.
It was actually supposed to be a zipper. I used to have zippers on this outfit.
Mm.
Like I had a mix of the like threading, and then I had a mix of zippers. And then the skirt panel used to not have like thread. It used to be like sheer paneled.
Mm.
And then we went over and revised it so that all of them were threads and like everything was like thread-like because I was like, well, I guess maybe it's a little modern to
Yeah.
have that, and it's supposed to be more like old-ish. And then the music note on my belt used to be actually a star,
Oh.
but we changed that.
Mm.
We changed that because somebody was like, well, you already have the jewel-like thing on the other side. Maybe you should balance your design out more. And I was like, I guess you're right. I guess so.
Yeah. And then I ended up going with the music note clock because it matched your music note gem.
Yeah.
I remember, I think Lucy just kind of did that after, after doing yours, and I said that I wanted to match you a little bit. Because
Yeah.
I didn't think of turning the music note into, the clock into a music note at all. I just said, there's a clock. But,
Oh.
Actually, now I think about it, I don't think I ever said I needed a clock in my design ever. I think I forgot to mention that.
Really?
I think I just kind of said time traveler, and she just kind of did it. Show us? Are we able to show the first drafts of our models on stream? Are we allowed?
I mean, I don't know. I was waiting to show mine until like an anniversary or something.
Oh, that's true.
You know what's weird about my old design was for a while, because I asked for a headset because I wanted it like headphones,
Yeah.
because they mean a lot to me when I use them IRL, and I wanted headphones. And when I first asked Lucy for headphones, she gave me like a one ear headphone that like was like clipped on top of my ear, and it was so funny because I was like, wait, how does that work? Because my ears are so expressive. And they're like very to the side. They don't have like, I don't have human ears.
Yeah, I don't know how
But
you
it was just like a clip onto my ear that like, and it doesn't work. And like, I mean, the headphones wouldn't work with my ears right now anyway, but they
Yeah.
like make a little bit more sense. Because at least I can put them on from the bottom, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly,
How would you wear headphones, Tolka?
I put them on the way that I would in my Marshall Maximizer cover. They hang from the back and forward. Kind of anime-like. Do I know how that would work in terms of how they grip your head? No, but you know what? It's anime.
Yeah, that makes sense. Done.
I love your way that you did that. Your little.
That's my thinking face.
I like how you do that. It's so cute. I love the little angles on it. I love the head just wrapped around my neck. I mean, I guess they can still play music if they're just around my neck.
I mean, if your ears are like they're curved downward and the sound's coming from down on your neck, then I guess you can hear it.
I guess I can. I don't have any idea how my ears work. You know, I got Amaro asking me if my ears were soft or not, and I was like, and if they're bovine, and I was like, well, they are soft. My ears are not made of crystal.
Yeah.
Just the surrounding hair is. But I was like, I don't even know what. Like, I'm like, I don't think
mean,
they're
they
bovine.
look kind of soft.
Yeah, I think it's crazy that like you're one of the only people who has human ears in this whole generation of 8 people.
I'm
and
sorry,
only, like, 2 of you
guys.
have
I'm
human
just
ears.
a guy. I missed the memo, chat. I'm just a guy.
I didn't know. I was like, oh yeah, I guess Serena does have human ear.
I actually debated being a cat, actually, but then Gami was a tiger, and I was like, I don't want to overlap too much. Yeah.
I mean, you can always get cat ears as a toggle one day.
Maybe.
Yo,
It'd be
Alice in
cute if you
Wonderland.
had, like-
Alice in Wonderland bottle.
You could get. I mean, you could even get bunny ears if you did that.
Oh! That's true. But then Yui's a bunny.
Okay, it's Gabi's a tiger.
I don't know. Everyone's like everything. I think if anything, like I also just debated being a fox at some point. But then I was like, I'm not a very fox kind of person. I just think their
That's
ears
true.
are cute and fuzzy.
I mean, I feel like what is like an animal that reminds me of you? Penguins. I think you remind me a lot of what's a very energetic animal? You're very energetic. You have much more energy than me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think of you as very cute though.
A lot of people say I give dog energy.
Well, I mean, between a dog and a cat, I think you're definitely
Yeah.
more of a dog and definitely
Yeah.
more of a cat.
Mm.
Maybe a squirrel, a cute blue
Squirrel. My chipmunk.
Oh my god, chipmunks are so cute. They're like actually cute. It's kind of crazy.
Mm.
But you know, the first time I saw a gerbil, I was freaked out. I thought gerbil. I was like, that's kind of ugly.
Wait, let me look up what gerbils look like.
Because I didn't grow up in a place that had gerbils at like the pet store. When I went to the
Oh.
pet store for the first time, I saw a gerbil. I was
Wait,
like,
they're
what
so
is
cute.
that? You think they're cute?
I
think
like
they're kind of.
them.
I don't like how their tails look when it's compared to a mouse. I feel like mice's are so much
Oh.
cooler.
I don't know.
I don't like that their tail has fur. Because in my head, they should have like mouse-like tails.
Mm.
I'm so mouse coded in my in my wants.
I mean,
Because I owned rats and mice growing up, and I thought they were the
Ah.
cutest things ever. And then the first time I saw a gerbil, I was like, that is unreal. The fact that that has fur on its tail.
I mean, I guess when I saw a chipmunk for the first time, I thought it was really cute too. I just think I just think most animals are cute. I don't know.
They are really cute. I like the little patterns on their backs and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And their pouchy cheeks are so cute.
Mm.
Can you imagine if you were like a chipmunk or a squirrel, like VTuber, and then like you had like a cheek pouch toggle?
Oh my, wait, that'd be so cute.
And then let's just see when you do like a pout face, and just your cheeks flare up big.
I could do the. I said close enough.
I love your little pout. I like that Lizzie did the little line for you. I
Yeah.
didn't get a line, so mine just is.
How dare you? How dare you say that to me? How dare you say
How
that the
dare you
sofa
not
and the-
set your clock to 8?
Yeah, how dare you set your clock not to 8?
I can imagine Sarah being pouty. You're not very pouty, honestly.
I am jokingly sometimes.
Oh yeah, joking.
When I want to tease chat, but I'm very like, I kind of just go with whatever.
I was so worried that you would not be a go with the flow person when I came in, because they were like, you have to share your artist with this person, and I was like, oh no, what if they
Yeah.
hate all of my ideas? and
I was
just don't
worried
wanna work with
too,
me?
because especially when they were like, you should do Tide lore, I was like, oh no, I'm such a writer. But it kind of worked out, because my original concept was just like, best friend die, and then wish granted, and you're like, I can do that.
Yeah, why not? Why don't I just do that then?
Yeah.
Because I knew all I wanted was that I wanted to be like related to like tears and humanity. I was like, I can kind of move that around
Yeah.
however we need.
I was like so worried, because originally they're like, maybe you could actually be sisters-in-law, and I was like, I don't know.
About that, I didn't want to
Yeah.
be sisters-in-law when they brought that up to me, because I was
Yeah,
like,
I didn't
feel like
it.
that was I feel like being sisters-in-law is like kind of like restricting, because then you both have to be the same thing.
Yeah, you have to be the same thing, you have to all do the same stuff. And like, I feel like we'd have to check with each other so much more if we wanted to do like lore stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then we'd have to like always make sure that it matched each other, which I wasn't like really a big fan of, because it's like our lores complement each other, but they're not the same thing, which is really
Yeah.
cool, and I think that's much more like fun to play around with, you know?
I remember I'm gonna be a little fangirl for a moment. But I remember during our 2.0 our like, or not 2.0, our debuts, I ended up watching the like watch-alongs we had that people did. And
Yeah.
Merryweather was actually like obsessed with our lore.
Yeah.
Like, bro was intrigued, and I was like, oh my god, Merryweather likes my writing, oh my god. But I think that means we did a good job, because a lot of the watch along people were like, oh, this lore is really cool, or like, oh, there's lore here, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
feel like-
I enjoyed that. I like
Yeah.
that people like noticed that. And that they like appreciated it. I was worried people think it was weird, but I'm happy that they all enjoyed it.
Yeah. Because it does, like, I think there's something Merryweather's on his watch along, but like, part of it is you have to give up a bit of your like originality to do the original lore together, but at the same time, like it turns out so cool and so well, because you get to see like so much of like parallels. Like, I remember reacting to people, like again in the watch-alongs when your song was going, and they saw like the screen with me in it. They're like, "Oh, it's the other girl! It's the other girl we're about to see!" And then it kind of all like comes together once we hit my song, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah. Well, like I remember, I forget who it was that said it. Like when I had you show up in my debut when you like came in to stop me from killing the world, in Minecraft, obviously.
yeah, in Minecraft."
And you came and popped up. Like I can't remember who it was. Like but they were like, I wonder why that girl showed up. Because you hadn't debuted yet, and they're
Yeah, I
like, I
hadn't
wonder
debuted
why
yet.
like you were there. Because in like the other people's lores, like they didn't normally. None of them had like an actual like other like gen mate in their actual debut at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Like they had us voice act for things, but they never like actually just had one of our models on screen and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see them connect that when I did my original song before I rated it to you.
Yeah.
Because I think it's fun to be able to play with that sort of lore and stuff. And I think
Yeah.
it's fun to be able to have that connection too, because it like influences how I guess like we're able to interact and like the like things that we create together as well.
Yeah. I also just love that we have tied lore and we just work together really well. It just kind of works. But I really love that because originally when we were deciding the debut order, because like chat we kind of had a meeting, we decided ourselves. Toka and I, we knew we had to be next to each other. We didn't know who wanted to go first though. And I think at some point I was just like, I'll go last. Screw it, I'll go last. And I think it really works out because in your song, like it's a lot less, or in your debut, it was a lot less clear what actually happened between us, other than you kind of hovering above me.
Ominously
Like,
hovering,
ominously?
I'm hovering.
Yeah, and then afterward in my debut, I'm like, Toka, she's so awesome. She blessed me up, and then it's like, oh, it all makes sense now.
Yeah, and I like that it allowed me to talk about like I like that it gave me an excuse to end my debut, and like it like gave me like a reason to be like, oh guys, like we have to make sure we're on schedule because we're waiting for her concert.
Yeah.
Okay? And I liked that we were able to do that because also I wanted to like have something that like tied me to making sure that I was on time because I know I can yap forever. And so I liked that I was very cautious and I was able to use like your concert as like, okay, we're doing this now and we have to do this now because we have to go to Serena's concert. You're remembering her concert, right? Are you ready for her to sing? You better be. Or
Yeah.
you'll die in Minecraft.
I remember I was like, Toka, please keep yapping. My debut is not very long. I didn't know what to. When I can't interact with like other people, I'm very bad at yapping. But as soon as there's someone there, I can yap for so long.
No, I think you have a very good yap.
Thank you.
I mean, most of your debut was yap.
It was because I didn't know what else to do. If it were up to me, I would have sang for the whole thing. I would have just done a concert. But
Yeah, if copyright was that easy.
If copyright were that easy. But yeah, I was told like talk about like fun and relatable things, and then any interest in like all the other stuff, put in your 2.0. And so I just kind of went on about Macross and idols and songs, and then I was like, let me be nervous because I'm actually nervous. And that was relatable enough that people were like, yay!
I had never heard a single Macross song until I met you.
It's so good.
Except for the Lion song. Everyone knows Lion.
Well,
though.
yeah, that one. What about Ikanai Borderline? The VTuber
I learned that
loves
from you.
song too. Really?
I like that song a lot, but I didn't hear about it until you showed it to me.
No,
I was like,
the
oh,
VTuber
yes.
community loves Macross, but a lot of them only know the songs. They're not actually like fans of Macross.
I've never watched. The only clip I know is that one of that girl with the orange hair that has a heart that's alive or something. And she's in a ship and she's doing a dance with her fingers.
Yeah!
That gives me your vibe. That reminds me a lot
I
of you.
sang that song on my first karaoke. I love her. She's my favorite. She's awesome, but like her
She's
room
very
is like
you-coded.
alive. Yeah. She's the one I've been told I sound like sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I haven't. I don't actually recognize
She's
her
like,
voice. The only voice
whoa. It's so cute.
Who's the one? There's only one girl that I can recognize the voice of in Macross. It's that purple-haired one.
Mikumo.
Mikumo.
She's voiced by
I know her
Juna.
voice.
She's really cool.
Juna.
I think on me and Lemmy's Macross stream, I think we were saying Mikumo is very you-coded and that you should sing one of her songs. Her
I
song.
should learn a song from Macross. I really should, just to have it.
Oh, hold on. There's like she has like a solo song that I feel like you do so well. It's so badass. and
I'm
like
not very
she's like
badass.
should go, my love, thunder glow for you. It's really cool.
Did you guys even finish that tier list? That tier list was so cool.
I think we ended up only doing Frontier because it was too long. We only did the first installment out of the 2 that we wanted to do.
Like, I saw you pull out that song list, that song tier list, and you scrolled down, and I was like, holy
Yeah, I thought
shit.
we both underestimated how many songs were in just the most recent 2 installments only. Cause just the 2 is there's so many. It's a 40. It's because it's like literally based around music. You know, they have like a new episode like every 2 episode or new song every 2 episodes, and then they have like album songs that aren't even in the anime too. And so it's just
Long run
crazy.
show? Is it still running?
I think they announced auditions for like the new gen, like recently, like the new installment, because it's a 40-year-old like series. Like it's from like the 80s.
It's kind of like Precure then.
Mm-hmm.
I've never watched Precure, but I've been told that people think I would like Precure because I like My Little Pony.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of Precure. Precure was actually my intro to anime, but it was on Netflix and it wasn't Precure. It was like Glitter
Glitter
Force.
Force or
Yeah, it was
whatever?
Glitter Force. And I liked the first Glitter Force and then Glitter Force Doki Doki. I watched those 2, and then that got me into Madoka, and then I fell down the hole.
I still never watched Madoka.
It's so good.
I need to watch it one day.
Do it. It's so good. It's my favorite. It's
And
amazing.
it's funny because everyone assumes that I've watched it because I like Cardcaptor and I like what is that Magical Girl anime? I like Magical Girl Sight, Magical Girl Rising Project, which are both like very dark.
Those ones are
shows.
like based around the Madoka vibe. So.
Yeah, they came after Madoka. They were like,
Yeah. Honestly,
They're like,
Toka, I'll sit and call a few while you watch it. I want to hear your reaction. I think you'll really like it. They're all gay. It's great.
I mean, I think I'd like it. I think I tried watching it once and I was like, this is taking a while to get interesting.
Oh.
I have like such a short attention span. Like you have to like grip me within the first couple seconds. I'm like I'm not even like, I'm not like a full zoomer, but I have a lot of zoomer brain.
I mean, I think things only start getting like really real in the 3rd episode, but
Yeah, because I watched the
Yeah.
first episode and I was like, nothing happened.
yeah. Wait, you
I
mean
was like, how are
the
you
first
on-
episode ends on like a kind of cliffhanger-y type thing. You mean you during
Yeah, but I was so long. I was like, where's all the death and the crying?
Oh, that's because you go in expecting it. That's why.
I was like, what happened to all
Ideally,
this
you go
death and
in not
crying?
expecting it, but then people go in, they expect it, and then they feel disappointed that it doesn't start off that way.
Oh, do I have a lot of patience to play Monopoly? Actually, I really like Monopoly. I
Me
dream of
too.
doing a Monopoly collab with everyone.
I will play
wanna do
Monopoly
Monopoly
with you. I love Monopoly. I like yelling at my family members because they took the park place.
You know, I've only played Monopoly twice, and one of the times when I was younger, we didn't even play with like the real rules. And then my second time I played, I was in an economics class in high school, and my teacher made this giant Monopoly board. It like filled like half of the room,
Wow.
and we played Monopoly for like 3 weeks. We played until we finished the game because we only met for like 2 hours each time, and like we would we had like a giant dice and we would roll it and we were put into teams and we had to invest in things together, and that's why we did it in economics.
Ah, makes sense. Yeah.
Because he had us like in groups and we had to form companies and corporations, and then we would invest in buildings and stuff, and we had to like base it on that.
Yeah. I don't know. My economics class wasn't even it wasn't even called economics. It was called like financial literacy or something like weird like that. And it was like what's it? Our teacher would like talk about it, like how like, okay guys, we're learning about credit cards or things like that. And then she'd just yap for like the entire hour-long period. Sometimes 1 hour and a half long period, depending on the day. But she would just yap about like her life. It wasn't even about like money or anything. She would go over it in like 5 minutes, and that's it. So I didn't really learn much about money at all in that class.
She has a story to tell.
Yeah.
She got a lot of story to tell.
She would talk about like her dogs, or like she'd be like, "How was your weekend, guys?" And then we'd spend like the entire class talking about our weekend instead.
I mean, you know what? Sounds like my dream class in high school, but also economics skills are so important.
Yeah.
Especially as you get older.
Mhm.
I still have never done my taxes, and I hope I never have to.
Oh.
My Tokama pays for someone to do our taxes for us. So
Oh.
I'm like,
For a second, I thought you were
I'm
like. I was
unable.
like, Toka, are you evading your taxes?
no, I'm not evading my taxes. I don't evade my taxes. My mom pays someone to do our taxes for us because she doesn't trust me to do it myself.
Oh.
I would never evade my taxes.
I want to
Taxes
get
are,
someone to do my taxes for me, but
real.
I'm poor. So I can't
yeah,
get someone to do
There's
my taxes for
there's
me.
apps though that help with you doing your taxes.
Oh. Is there?
And like websites and stuff. You don't have to like hire an accountant, I
Oh.
believe.
That's cool. I don't know. I just go, Ma, what do I do? And then it goes, you do this, then you do this. You should ask Tempo to do them for you. I wouldn't trust Tempo with my taxes. Tempo will steal my money and then Tempo will steal my money and then take me to the McDonald's McPlay place and give me the illusion that they're paying for it, when in reality they're not actually paying for it. It's me
I've
paying for it.
never been to a McDonald's McPlay place before.
It's the McDonald's McPlay place. It's amazing.
I think when I went when I was younger,
Mhm.
when I would go to like a McDonald's or a Burger King that had like the play sets in them,
Uh-huh.
my Toka parents would always be like, "No, that's dirty there. You can get sick."
I mean, mine did too, but my grandma didn't speak English, so she just worried more about buying the food, and so I would just run off with my little cousins into the McDonald's McPlay place. We just play in the McDonald's McPlay place. Also, apparently not everyone calls it the McDonald's McPlay place. Apparently,
do
it's
you
just
call
called
it?
the Play Place.
I just called it the jungle gym inside the McDonald's.
It's the
Like, I go to
McDonald's
Jungle
McPlay
Gym.
place. McDonald's McPlay McPlace.
You're supposed to get sick. It makes you stronger. My parents avoided me getting sick as much as possible.
I just get sick anyway.
I like, what is it called? Though I did get to go to Chuck E. Cheese for birthdays and stuff, and I would punch
Ah.
Mickey.
Oh.
I used to punch Mickey in the nose
Oh.
just for fun, because I liked how he reacted when I punched his nose.
That's
Because he'd be
mean.
like, ah, and he would like grab his nose, and he was like, he was wearing mascot costume, you know.
That's
uh,
mean.
But he didn't, the actor didn't feel it when I punched his Chuck E. Cheese nose when I like would hit it, because it was such a big thing and it wasn't attached to like the actual face part of him. So I'm sure that when I punched Chucky's nose, that he was fine.
Oh.
Because his actor would always be like, ah, and then he would like put his hands to the nose, and then he'd wave, and then he'd be like, oh, and then he would like do like a laugh, and then he would open his arms to hug me, and I would hug him.
Oh. In the ones near me, I remember going back when I was a bit older, and they were all like animatronics. And so now I'm wondering, I don't remember going to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid and like really interacting with the mascot. So now I'm wondering, were they actors ever? Or were they always animatronics? And if so, is
They
this
were always
FNAF?
animatronics, but Mickey himself has always had a wandering sorry, not Mickey, Charles Entertainment Cheese, sorry, Chucky always had like a person who does the Chucky suit, so that's
That
why
sounds more familiar, yeah.
that's why the animatronics, the Mickey one always has like the capacity to leave the stage in some format, or the curtain can always close on the Chucky, because that way the actor can leave and the illusion is held for the kids. Because if the animatronic couldn't be hidden, then it would be like hard to have them come up.
I just remembered I would like go with Papa Starstruck. We don't talk about Papa Starstruck very often, but Papa Starstruck would take me to Chuck E. Cheese, and we'd get the pizza, and then we'd play the arcade games, except I didn't know how to play them, so Papa Starstruck would do it, and then I'd pretend it was me, and then I'd be happy. Because Papa Starstruck was really good at arcade games. Like, I remember there was one time I was like, oh, there's these really cute claw machine, and he won me like 4 different things in the claw machines in like 2 tries each, and I was like, what? Like Papa Starstruck was low-key a gamer.
That's crazy.
Mm.
The best I ever was at arcade game was once when I was at the ice rink. I did a do you know what they call like the stacking ones? Where you like stack like the squares on top of each other and then you reach the top?
Oh, those ones, yeah.
Yeah, and it goes like back and forth really fast. You have to stack it.
Yeah.
The most gamer moment of my whole life was when I was at an ice rink and I played the stacker game and I actually stacked it all the way to the top.
What? That's
and
crazy.
I got and I was able to win an Apple iTouch.
Oh.
So I actually won something like kind of expensive from it. But it's the most gamer I've ever been. I've never had that type of luck ever in my life after that.
I got a claw machine in Japan in like 2 tries because the first try I wasn't trying to get it. The first try I was trying to move it into a way that I could pick it up easier, and the second try I got it.
Which is the one that? What did you get? What was the thing?
It was like a little Kirby toy. It was like Kirby on a little cloud. It was really cute.
Of course you'd want a Kirby.
Yeah, I was in the height of my Kirby phase. I still kind of
You're still in it.
I'm still in it, but not as much now. Because before I would only think about Kirby like all day. Now I think about Kirby and Hatsune Miku.
Huh? Are you gonna play Kirby on stream?
Maybe at some point.
Have you played a Kirby game, or do you just like Kirby the design?
I'm playing it with one of my friends right now. I'm playing Forgotten Land with one of my friends right now because they're like, wait, you've never played a Kirby game? They're so charming, and that's where the Kirby phase came from because we started playing, and I was like, oh, I love this guy.
You should play Kirby Squeak Squad. That's my favorite Kirby. It's Kirby Squeak Squad.
Maybe.
It's an old DS game. It's really good.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really good at Kirby, so I don't know if I like die too often.
Okay, I do too. It's like, you have to kind of just push through. I was actually really good at Kirby when I was younger, and now I'm bad at it. I was good at video games when I was younger. I don't know what happened to me. I guess I'm what they call washed.
Oh.
But I'm really bad now. But I remember being good at it when I was younger. I remember being good at so many things when I was younger, and then I aged, and my brain went like, it would like completely blank, and now I can't do anything.
Or maybe what I realized was I thought I was really good at things when I was younger, but then in reality I grew up and I realized I'm not actually that good at them. Like I wasn't actually that good, just to my kid brain I was really good.
Yeah. Old age does hit harder. It hits kind of hard. Well, and your back hurts and your legs hurt and everything hurts and you're like, oh, this is it, is it? And then you're like, I'm about to die in Minecraft, and then like, but it's not true.
Yeah, you're about to die in Minecraft.
I feel like Minecraft. Being older, it's like when you get sick though, it's different than when you're a kid too.
When I was a kid and I was sick, I got away with staying home from school a lot more than when I was in like high school and I was sick.
When I got sick when I was younger, I just remember like I was so much more dramatic. I was so dramatic. I would have like a mild fever and I'd be like, Togama, I think this is it for me. I think it's over. Goodbye. And she'd be like, Toka, you're literally fine. And I'm like, no, I think I might die in Minecraft in my sleep tonight. I'm so sick. And I'd have like just like 100-degree fever, and I was like literally just I had like a cold or something. I was like, I'm dying. Togama, help me.
Oh.
Happy New Year!
Oh, Happy New Year's Eve! Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, it is. Oh, in EST, it's like almost 1 a.m. Well.
Well.
Oh. Yeah.
You love being up at 1 a.m., don't you?
Yeah, it's my favorite. Specifically
your
when
sleep
I can
schedule is so unique to me.
Really?
Yeah, because like you're either like, guys, I'm sleeping, and it's like you're either asleep really early or you go to sleep really late. I feel like I never see you in a between of that.
Yeah.
I always go to sleep really late.
It just depends on how tired I am that day. I'll go to bed earlier or later, and then I'll wake up earlier or later. I mean, well, it also depends on if my friends ask me to play games that night. because
Is it intended if they ask you to play
it'll be-
League?
it'll be 1 a.m. because a lot of my friends they like work really late, so they don't get home until like a while, and then I have to, because they work the night shifts, and so they're like, hey, you'll hop on League, and it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, okay. And then
You
we
need your League fix.
and then we played till like 6 or 7 in the morning. I remember one time pre-debut, me and my ranked duo, we played ranked for like 14 hours straight because it was the end of the season and we wanted to get the rewards for it, but we didn't.
14 hours.
Yeah,
What?
14 hours.
How do you even stay interested in the gameplay for 14 hours?
Because
at a
every
time?
game is a different game, it's a different opportunity, and you have different teammates that you want to yell at equally as much.
See, I don't think I could ever do that, but I am very impressed by your skill and ability to do that.
One day, I'm gonna do a League endurance stream, and I'm gonna do it for 24 hours, chat. Just wait. It's gonna be
24
like
hours?
it's gonna
Are you
be
sure
like
you won't
the
get
end
tilted
of the...
before the end of that?
Oh, I will. But that's okay. People think it's funny when I'm angry.
I heard that you played League and then like you were like singing while you played.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you focus like that. You're so funny though.
Oh,
I can't wait for
listen,
your
if
24-hour endurance.
Look, if you have the game on one monitor and the lyrics on the other, it's just easy peasy. And also, if Suisei can play Tetris while singing, then I can play League while singing.
But yeah, you have to look at less when you play Tetris. Like it's just straightforward and you see it. Versus like League, where you have to like look at where other people are coming and they're attacking you.
Well, that's like so easy though. You just kind of look where they are and you go, okay, I'll go here, based off of that.
Crazy. I don't think that way.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever thought so hard like that. You get the game twice, consider yourself like
yeah, that is true. Sorry. I like lucky enough to win the lotto.
I went through like all the League characters to look at the ones I'd be interested in, and I was like, why are there so many?
There's a lot, yeah.
And they all have different skins too.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them look better based on the skin,
Yeah.
which is crazy because that's like them getting you to buy the skin.
Mm-hmm. People say League is a free game. It's not. You end up buying
It is
skins
free.
eventually.
If you don't buy skins,
But everyone buys them eventually. Whether it be for themselves or just as a gift for a friend. I'm like $300 down the drain, Tolka. And eventually they took down their how much money have I spent on League website, so you can't actually tell how much you've spent anymore.
$300
Yeah. And there's been way more since then for sure.
skins.
Some of them were
But you
Christmas
already
presents
have
though.
one.
Well, yeah,
already
but you
have
had
the default.
Well, sometimes you take pride in having all the skins for a character because you're like, that's my character, and you own all the skins for them.
Do you own all the Seraphine skins?
Yes.
Even the really expensive ones?
There's only one super expensive one, and that was the first one I actually got. Because what happened... Actually, no, that wasn't the first one. But, what happened was my friend gifted me, like, $20 worth of League currency, and then I just paid the other 20 for it.
Oh, I see. Isn't there like a $300 skin in League or something?
$500, yeah. They added it recently, and people actually bought it, because the thing is, it was like the first of its kind. They, like, made a whole new tier for it. It was, like, the Hall of Legends, like, the Hall of Fame for one of the esports players. And so it was a legendary skin of, like, his signature and, like, everything on it.
It's the one
And
with
that was
that
the 500.
fox girl, right?
Yeah, that one. And,
Yeah.
there is a version that's, like, way cheaper. But, like, there are people who, like, buy, like, the full $500 package with the signature and, like, the border and everything. It's crazy.
Imagine like paying that much for a League skin. Is that what you do when you get like your first paycheck by the $500 skin on
Oh my
League,
god, no.
just so you can rip and say that you have it when
Yeah.
you play?
I remember my esports, like, I did esports in high school, and my esports, like the advisor for the club, she was a hardcore Ari main, the Fox girl. And literally, we were all texting her, like, as soon as it came out, like, everyone was, like, adding her in our, like, Discord for the esports club. Everyone was like, don't buy it, don't buy it, don't buy it. And she was like, literally everyone I know has been DMing me not to buy it.
I can't conceptualize having an esports club at my school. That's so cool that you had one.
Yeah. Actually, in my school, actually, we had like what's it called? Our esports club was fairly big too. It actually started off of League, and then it was like a dying sport at our school after a few years. It was really sad.
Like, what did I have? I guess we didn't have a lot of clubs. I was in like the fake version of a Glee club that they tried to make once. It was like an acapella club, and it was like really badly put together. And it was interesting that it was acapella because our like choir teacher was the one teaching it. Like our like what they called it the vocal ensemble, and they our teacher taught it, and she would script out our harmonies on like music sheets. Like we would have like our acapella would be scored. I was like, what's the point of this then? They were just still singing choir. Just because the music isn't playing does not mean that this is acapella like the same way. Because like she made it because she originally wanted it to kind of be like an actual like acapella club, but then she was like, no, we'll put all the notes on the sheet and then we'll all sing it in harmony. And I'm like, okay, just choir.
Yeah. It's just an acapella arrangement.
Yeah, like I wish that we had like clubs like that.
We had too many clubs at my high school. We had like 3 like crazy like actual like acapella groups that like would, and one of them like, was like actual like pitch perfect. They'd go and compete and stuff like that. And
ooh, that's so cool.
The choir theater department was so competitive at my school, like so competitive. I think I've told you about this before. But it was so crazy competitive and cliquey, and just like I never really got into those groups because a lot of it was like, you can't sight read well while singing, or things like that, where they'd play a note and they'd give you a sheet music and they expect you to sing the line perfectly, like the one time, or like they'd expect you to be able to learn stuff super fast, and I was just like not able to do that. And like they give you like one chance to listen to it, and that was it. And I was like, huh? But yeah, it was like crazy competitive. So we definitely did have like things similar to like the Glee club, but it was very like closed off to like very limited amounts of people.
It was like we had because I went to like an arts high school, and the problem with it was like I think people were not necessarily, my high school was not as competitive as my college, but like my high school people were like very I think the only reason that we all didn't mind casting stuff was that we were all friends, so it was hard to be angry at each other because the school was kind of selective about who they let in. The class sizes were very small, so like we all became friends really well. But the problem with my high school was more like that the teachers, except for like one of them, were like really like strict and like very harsh theater teachers sort of people. Like we did this one thing all the time where it'd be like if we would get notes after each scene, and then they would be like, okay, you're getting for everyone say 2 things that you think this person could do better, and you're allowed to say 1 thing that you enjoyed. And so like you always got more like notes and criticism than like any sort of positive stuff you like, and they were always like, well, it's good for you for when you go to college, so that like you have a thick skin. Which I was always like, okay. And like our teachers never really liked our work, unless like I had one good teacher, but all the other ones were very harsh. Yeah.
I don't know. I had like one theater teacher kind of, and there was this random lady that came into choreo, and everyone hated her. But our actual like theater teacher was really chill. And he was low-key like a hippie homeless man kind of vibe.
Like what, like Psychowitz?
No, like he just looked like he came off of a mountain, you know? Like
you love like, ripping into people without even intentionally ripping into them. You're so funny.
No, in an affectionate way,
You look like you're homeless affectionate. In bracket affectionate.
Like it was a vibe. Like it was his vibe, man. I don't know. It was just his vibe. But he was like a hippie, you know? He was like chill. But he
Yeah.
was like he was really like cynical as well. It was really cool. I liked him for that. He was a real one.
Yeah.
And
I had a teacher in college who, it was very interesting. She was so strange, but you know, it makes sense that she was a teacher in theater, right?
Yeah.
She would come in to class almost every day with a sweater and a skirt. But the interesting thing about her sweater and skirt pairings was that the sweater was always stapled to the skirt.
Stapled?
Like, she would staple her sweater to her skirt. So they became like one piece, like one would lift up more than the other. And I always wondered if she washed them like that or if she took the staples out before she washed them. Because I was always like, what? And she never brought a backpack. She always brought all of her stuff in a trash bag.
Oh.
And the thing is, I know she has an apartment. And I know that she makes enough money to live in an apartment and like buy a backpack. But she just preferred to bring everything in like a trash bag. And I don't really understand. Like, you know, she had modern technology. Like, she had an iPhone. She could drive. But she always had her clothes stapled. And she always had a trash bag. And, like, when she had holes in her outfits, they were just safety pinned.
Oh.
And I was always like, oh, okay.
So
She's a very strange person.
yeah, it's just the homeless people vibe that they want to go for. It's a fashion
When I call my theater
statement.
teacher, when I call my theater teacher homeless affectionate.
It's homeless affectionate. I don't know how to explain it. It's just homeless affectionate.
Like, I've either had theater teachers where they dress like that or they dress like very, very well, and it's like I've never had it in between. Like, they're either really stylish or they dress like that, and I don't really know why it's like that. It's like so distinctly one of those two things. It kind of is though. You look homeless affectionate.
Yeah. I mean, like,
It's true. It's not homeless.
yeah, it's
a
not homeless. It's a fashion statement. Yeah, it's just the homeless aesthetic.
You know, and it's interesting. I don't know why they dress like that. Like, it's like Psychowitz is kind of like not that far off from
Yeah.
like theater teachers I've seen. Psychowitz was such an interesting character. I was thinking about Victorious last night because I was like, I remember when I was in call with Lemmy and Yui last night. I was on my YouTube feed. I randomly got the Wings Club song with Elizabeth.
I
Gillies.
saw you guys post that. I was debating joining. But I was so tired. I was like, oh my god, we are the Wings. We are the Wings.
The Wings.
When are we?
Oh, it was Yui. Yui said she'd never seen Wings Club before, and I was like, what the heck?
I was
That's, like, such
literally thinking,
U-coded
what if we
show.
did like a Wings Club group cosplay together at like a con or something?
Oh my god,
That'd be
the
so
Wings
fun.
Club. I have to go to a con. I don't leave my house.
Oh.
You should do one though. I think Winx is really cute. Their outfits.
If we
are
did
really
a group thing of Winx, that'd be so fun. Like, hold on.
What's it called? Also, what is it called? The Do you like? What is? It's not the Winx Club. Did you ever watch like Witch?
No. I was never into that one.
Ah, was it because of the art style? The art style was kind of polarizing for that one.
Yeah, I think so. I think you guys mentioned that one, and I was like, I don't remember which one that was.
And then I also watched Code Lyok,
Mm.
which was also had a very polarizing art style. But I always like when cartoons are unafraid of having their art look a little different than like everything else.
I just don't.
like always
I
a big
don't
risk.
like it. I hate when they look weird. I just like I don't. Why does it look like that?
Did you watch BoJack Horseman?
I want to.
I feel like if you were like, I don't like art styles, I would see you like not liking that art style.
I mean, it seems okay. I haven't tried it, but I really want to at some point, just because everyone's saying it's really good.
It is really good. It's very depressing though. I think you would cry a lot.
That's like my kind of show.
You love to cry.
I like shows that make me feel emotions.
I love when I don't feel anything when I watch.
I want to
shows.
feel
That's my
attached to
favorite.
them enough where I can like cry. Like I
The
watched
most
Fairy Tail,
cried is the-
and I cried so
Oh.
much during Fairy Tail. Like every like season, every arc, it was just sobbing.
Did you cry watching Oshinoko? I feel like you would.
I think I was more shocked than sad, honestly, for most of it.
I cried at the end of the first episode. I was so sad.
Oh no, I definitely cried at the first episode.
I was like, whoa,
It's like,
that's whack.
yeah, they did a 40-minute first episode just to do that. And
Just to make you cry
just
at
to
the
make you
end.
cry at the end. And it like I was like, I was like,
And it's crazy because I actually knew that it would happen when I went into watching it, but then I
didn't.
saw it and I was like, I didn't think I'd feel anything because I already knew it was happening.
no, I didn't know anything.
Oh,
All I,
I like
knew
to know
was
everything.
all I knew was the Yasobi song because I'm a huge Yasobi fan.
You were so funny. I don't know. I never watched anime because I like music. I like the music of the intro, but I like Idol is like a really good song. So, is it not, it's not my favorite Yoasobi song.
It's up there, but it's definitely not my favorite.
Yeah. I really like Kaibutsu though.
Oh, Kaibutsu is so good.
But I think my favorite one from them, I guess that is an actual anime opening, not like one of their regular like songs that they release, is Shukufuku.
Oh yeah. Honestly, most of their songs I don't even realize they're actually anime openings. But like most of the songs,
That's true.
most of them are anime openings.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Gunjo was an opening for something, but it was apparently.
It is?
I think so. Yeah, I think people were saying it was. And on Spotify, there's like a for it, there's like an entire like video or something, but I don't know. I really like Tsubame. I feel like that one's kind of underrated. It's really cutesy. And
Well, also like another one I really like is it's not a Yoasobi song, but like there's other when I go to Spotify just to see this JP song that I really liked recently from this artist I discovered is like Zutomayo.
Oh, Zutomayo! I like them.
I think you would be able to sing Zutomayo really well because it's
Really?
her voice is so high.
Yeah. I
I
really
like
like the
there are
bass
so many
line.
anime songs I don't even realize that they're that high, and then I actually try singing them. I'm like,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
I did not even recognize this.
I listened to too much Vocaloid, and so at that point, I just learned. I just have a high belt naturally, and then like on top of that, I just listen to a lot of Vocaloid. It just kind of works out. But Zutomayo, I actually found them because their songs have really good bass lines. I love bass lines in songs where they like funky bass lines. They're like ding 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 ding, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, get into it.
I think I got into them because I saw this one show they did. I think it's called Darkness or something. But it's I liked the music video. I thought it was like a short anime film, but it was actually just a music video. And there's so many JP music videos where I'm like, this is literally a short film.
Yeah.
Actively, this is just a short film. What do you mean? This is actually original song? Oh, I
Yeah.
thought this was just a short film. Because it's the one where like a robot is this robot lady is like raising a small demon child, and then she ends up dying, and then the little demon child ends up like learning how to take care of itself.
Oh. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful music video. There are so many music videos I watch where I'm like, the budget for this must have been like more than like $30,000. I cannot imagine this costing any less. There's
the
like
ones that are
it's
fully
like the,
animated. I'm just like, how?
yeah, like have you ever watched like an Eve music video? I think it's the name of the
Yeah,
artist, Eve.
I love
Those
Eve.
music videos
They're
are
crazy.
so crazy. I can't imagine how they must make enough money off those songs and concerts to make fun those videos, because
Eve is huge. Eve is huge. But
I know, but it's like the animation quality is insane.
Yeah. I don't know where it comes from. Or like for example, there was for Mr. by Yoasobi, there is so much animation. I was like, what the hell? There's like 3D and like everything, and it's just crazy. I don't know where they find the money to do all that stuff.
Because I can't even conceptualize the amount of money that someone of their size makes, because I just can't imagine like having that much money.
It'd be so cool if one day we could get a fully animated music video for something. That'd be super cool.
It would be really cool.
I know I have this plan for like a very specific song for my 1 million if we ever get there. And I want it to be like fully animated. Which by then I think we'd be able to do that.
Well, I mean, if you have 1 million, I'm sure we at that point popped off.
I think at that point we have enough money.
Music video.
Yeah.
I think at that point you would have that type of money.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love fully animated music videos, and for that, but it's also like an 8-minute song.
oh well, you have this talent of finding extremely long songs that you want to cover, and you're always so funny to me.
I don't even like that many super long songs. I just find
Well, you
them and they're
certainly have
really
mostly
good.
reached out to me with a song that's at least 5 minutes, and I'm always like, Serena, I don't think we can cover that. The music video would be so so insanely expensive.
Yeah.
Because most people charge by the minute, and you'll be
is
like, let's
true.
do a 500, let's do a 5 minute song, and I'll be like, so you want to pay like more than $600 for the music video? Okay.
Yeah. I
You're
don't
so
know. I just
funny.
like when sometimes they're really long songs are just really good and they just hit different and it's just better and it's like it's yeah. Like there's a song from Arto and Alika that I really liked that it has such beautiful harmonies and it doesn't repeat a single time. But it's so good. But it's like 7 minutes long.
Oh my god.
And then the one I want to do for my 1 million is 8 minutes, but a lot of it's instrumental, so there's less to sing.
Well, I mean, I think the longest song I'd ever like be excited to cover with like people in SVP would be that one that you like too, which is Alice in Music Land.
Yeah, I really want to do that one,
I
especially
love
because
Alice
it's like
in Music Land.
not everyone sings for the entire time. A lot of it's like except for like Miku.
But it's a long.
It's a long. It's really long. But to be fair, it's also like
so
mini
long.
songs all in a compilation, I guess.
Yeah, but then you have to pay someone to edit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That do be the rough part.
Mm. I think also for what's it? I just remember looking at like the 8-minute song I want to do, and it has like I think it's really good because it has like a little part where there's like a crowd singing, and I was like, I can have everyone in SVP do it. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. I have so many like really big grand songs I want to do, but then it's like but money. I feel like I should
Money
save for a
is the problem.
milestone, and I feel like I should do it for this and this, and I don't know if I want to do it with anyone or if I just want to do it myself. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of I just have like I hear a song and I go, I want to sing that. That's like my first instinct when I hear a good song. That or I go, this is too hard for me to sing. What the heck?
That's me with a lot of songs I listen to. I'm like, I don't know if I could sing that though.
Yeah.
Maybe for karaoke, I don't think I could do it another way.
Yeah. Or it's like, you know, sometimes when you hear a song, you're like, I think I've listened to it enough that I can just do it. And then you try it and it's like, oh wait, this is actually really hard.
Yeah, that was me today
Yeah.
with several songs. I was like, oh, I've listened to this so many times. There's no way I can't sing this.
Yeah. Will you cover Idol in the future? I don't know. Maybe. I feel like that'd be a little too... I feel like that'd be a little too, what's it called? You know?
Like on the nose?
Yeah! Because my hair is literally Hoshi no Ai. My hair is literally Hoshi no Ai. I can't.
Well, you singing an Idol cover would be like me singing a Kyomen no Nami cover. It's very
Yeah.
on the nose.
Yeah. It's very... But it
Fucking
feels
Idol.
right. But it's too right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it called? Like, I love when you're like, I'm like Hoshino. I was like, no, you're like Ruby.
I don't know
And
I
I
don't
was
know where
like-
Ruby came from. I sent the image of Ai's hair, and then everyone's like, "You're Ruby," and I was like, "Oh,
It's because of your energy. I think it's literally just your energy.
what? Okay. I see how it is. I see how
You give very Ruby vibes because you're like this like very Genki, energetic, and like ecstatic idol fan who like loves doing idol stuff and wants to be like an idol.
So then, are you like Akane then?
What, the pressed one? I'm just joking.
No.
She is my favorite of them. I really
I
like
love
Akane.
Akane. I love her. I can't
I
tell
really
if I
like
like Kana. I don't know if I like Kana or Akane more.
Well, they're both relatable for very different reasons. I feel like.
Yeah, they are.
Like it's hard to choose one of them because it's like both of you are very extremely relatable.
Yeah, and yet they pit them against each other so much in this, and I'm just like, why?
Yeah, that's why I ship them
Why
together,
must you
and that is
ship
why
them
I ship them
together?
together.
What? Wait, honestly?
Yes, and
Wait,
here.
that makes sense.
You
That
know,
makes
I just
sense.
think, you know, I think that they could be angry together and hold hands. They don't have to pine after Aqua. They can pine after each other, you know?
Yeah. I think Aqua doesn't need a relationship. I think Aqua needs a relationship with therapy.
He doesn't have a girlfriend. He needs therapy.
He doesn't need a girlfriend. He creepy.
I do love the motif that Oshinoko has with the eyes and stuff.
Yeah,
think
it's
that's
so
so
cool.
cool.
I love when they
Have I
switch
read
to
the
the
manga?
sketchy.
I have read the manga.
Oh, I haven't. I don't read.
You haven't
manga.
read the manga?
No, I don't read manga. I just like waiting for the anime for things.
But you know how it ends, right? Or have you never?
No.
Oh my god! Everyone, be careful in those comments. Don't you say anything. Don't ruin it for her.
Why? What happened?
It's a great story. Everything is perfect. Everything is amazing.
Sarah plays League. She cannot read. What do you mean? There's so much reading in League of Legends. Excuse me? Excuse me? There's so much reading. Have you ever hovered? Like, there's like a whole paragraph for every single ability on every single character. And each character has like 5 different things you read. And then each item has different things you have to read. And then there's too much reading. There's a game mode where you play on like a random character, and like every time I'm sitting there reading for 50 million years because I don't know how to. They yap too much in League. It doesn't make. I don't play Yumi. I'm not a Yumi player.
Not a Yumi main. She's a Seraphine main.
Excuse you. This bullying.
You think an idol would play as Yumi? She's playing as the idol in the game.
Exactly.
Isn't Seraphine really? Isn't she literally an idol?
She's literally canonically an idol, yes. Chad, I can't believe this. You think I'm a Yumi player? This is the biggest insult you could ever give me, ever. I can't believe this.
Disappointing.
Have you read the lore? It's great. The League lore is amazing. Their writing is amazing. Their music is amazing. The game's just kind of bad, but I love it. But I love
the main
it.
thing that's here, it's kind of.
It's awful, but I love it. I mean, guys, it's the same team that wrote Arcane. You gotta realize the League lore is amazing. It's really good. It's really like the world building's awesome.
Arcane is very good.
They have like several different like regions and super cool, and they're like this and this and this. And I remember they were deciding what region they wanted to do next for like the next quote Arcane. In like
There's
their
another.
they're putting like considering like different regions that they want to do.
Is that not the whole region?
That's like the first. That's like one of like many regions.
There's more.
There's like an entire.
I thought that was
continent, bro.
everything.
There's like the entirety of like Runeterra is like the entire like they have like 10 different regions or something like that.
Oh, I had no idea.
I forget which ones were on the
people
table.
Watch Arcanist,
but
don't worry, it's nothing like the game. Oh, I see. I mean, I like that type of stuff too. I like when it's like you read about a character and then you see other characters in their lore, but like they're all connected in different ways and they're not necessarily all connected very closely.
Yeah, it's really cool. There's also several canonical lesbians in League, which is really cool.
I love when the girls kiss.
Yeah, there's like a sun. There's like
yeah.
there's one with like a sun aesthetic and then a moon aesthetic, and they're gay and it's great. They love each other.
As
and there's
it
like
should be.
yeah, and there's
As it should be.
one of the other characters I play is like this really happy chameleon. She's like the last of her kind, like the last of her tribe, and she's like a huge simp, and she just loves women. It's great.
What's the name of the? Whenever I think of Sun and Moon Yuri, I think about this old, like I forget. It's like there's these two girls. One has orange hair, but I think it's like kind of Yuri, but also not. And they're both. One of them's a priestess.
It sounds familiar, but I can't.
Kanazuki no Miko.
That sounds so familiar. I can't place.
There's like these girls here.
Kanazuki no Miko.
Yeah, these girls.
Oh, I've definitely seen this before. I just don't think I've ever actually been like I never looked into it. But I've definitely
It's
seen the characters
kinda
before.
Dark. It's also kind of like a Gundam anime.
Oh.
Which is a little strange when you think about it. Oh my god, art! I want art like that. I want art like of us with like but then it's like not Miko, but what is the other one that I really like? Of Revolution Girl Utena.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in forever.
Really?
I love Utena, yeah. I love that one.
It takes forever to get into though, which is the hard part.
I like when
It is
they're
a bit
like,
slow in the beginning.
we have to fight for the bride, and then the bride's like, nah.
Did you like in the? I loved in like the reference to Utena in Steven Universe when like Pink Pearl and Pearl fused and then they like looked like Utena character.
Yeah, I didn't actually know Utena by the time I knew Steven Universe, but I like saw
Really?
it and I looked back and I was like, huh, that looks kind of similar. But Utena was like basically like the OG magical girl anime when you think about it.
It was one of the original
Yeah,
ones.
like
I think
OGs.
there's a really old one
Mm-hmm.
a long time ago. But it was like well, like Utena is one of the first like Yuris.
Mhm.
There's like the old one. It's like,
Yeah.
but I really love. Even if it's criminally underrated,
What?
is it?
No.
I feel like it's very
It was
popular.
so popular. It's just not as popular anymore, just like a lot of things are, where they get really popular and then they fade out. But Steven Universe is so popular. What?
Yeah, there's like Cute Honey is I think
Yeah.
the name of the really old magical girl one. Cute Honey.
So I'm gonna do my next karaoke and I'm gonna dedicate a song to it. It's gonna be Giant Women.
I did base my hair off of an opal.
Yeah.
I based it off of an opal because it's actually my mother's favorite gemstone.
Oh.
My mother loves opals. Even though in the joke of my literal whole joke is that I'm a crystal diamond, so it's like a diamond, but it's like also not.
Yeah. I tried looking up diamond and I was confused.
It's spelled D-A-I.
Yeah. I tried looking it up and I don't know. I was a bit confused. But I guess it does make sense.
It's like a deity that
Yeah.
is like,
I got like a
more-
shadowy dude.
oh, it's more like, no, it's like they're like fate sort of based sort of gods.
Oh.
Like they can be good or hostile, but they're known to be more like a guiding spirit.
Oh.
vibe. Like they're more like a muse versus like Apollo or something like that, you know?
Oh, I see.
Like in terms of what they kind of do.
So you're a god entity thing.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Oh my god,
Hope he's over
Siri
in
keeps
August
deciding to-
2024.
Siri keeps triggering for some reason. I don't even know. I'm not even saying your name, bro.
Well, literally, a triggers sometimes when I say your name, so I think it's
It
always
does,
really
yeah. I don't know. It's just weird. I look down and my phone's lighting up. I'm like, oh, hello. Asatoka, I know you've been streaming for like a really long time. If you want to end soon, it's okay.
But we can end soon at some point because I
Yeah.
haven't eaten.
Go,
since,
go eat.
Well, I
Wait.
had half a sub before I streamed today.
Yeah, but that was so long ago. That was like, cause you did your normal.
I was almost. That's when I ate that sub at 11. How many hours ago was that?
a long time ago.
I was just streaming. I like, what is it called? What is it?
You did
TF is a
karaoke
sub?
for like 4 or 5 hours, and then you were
Yeah,
here for
that was
2 hours,
fine.
and then whatever your monetization was, I didn't see it.
Can you imagine the fact I don't even think I finished my list of songs. I hope I did at least 50. I don't know, maybe I did less than 50.
Oh my god.
Cool if we did 50.
Nah, we're ending now. You need to go eat, Tucker.
Well, who's live? Who's live right now?
Oh.
Is Nana's doing her membership opening.
Oh, we can raid into that. We'll raid into that. We'll raid into
Yeah.
Nana's member. Member open. Let's see. Load, please. Yuli and Nana are alive.
Nana always wear that hat. Oh my god. Nana's wearing her cock.
Oh, yeah, Perry, Nana, and Yuli are all alive right now.
Ah.
I think, but
She's a
Nana's
head-
doing her
she's a
membership,
Heineken
so I
thing.
think we should raid into
Yeah.
her.
We should raid into her. She's doing her membership.
She's doing her membership opening.
Mhm.
Alright, chat. we're gonna send you off, okay? Thank you for watching our cover.
Thank you for watching your cover. I hope you enjoyed it.
Please watch it a lot. A lot. Give Tolka and me lots of your love because we work very hard on every song ever. So
It's a very good song, I will say.
Very
I think
good
it ended up very good. It ended up very well.
Yes.
Thank you for spending time with us today.
Yeah, thank you for coming, guys. Okay, bye.
We're gonna read into Nana.
Bye. Bye.